Okay, now you guys can probably hear me. I have had so many things in the works. I'm sorry I'm late. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome in. But your girl has been working all day, literally all day, on revamping these stream graphics. I have been custom creating a bunch of things. I'm so excited to be elevating. And I thank y'all so much for y'all patience. I'm sorry I'm late. But hopefully, last week I was on time, child. And that live taught me every which way but loose. Now that I'm late, maybe we gonna have things back on track. I don't know. Y'all, welcome, welcome, welcome in. Share. We're gonna do something a little different, right? Since we're talking about the whole week, we can't really rate because some episodes are good, some episodes are not so good. But you can say what you want to see us discuss tonight. What are some topics that you guys want to discuss? Drop them in the chat, and we're gonna go ahead and get in to what we need to get into. Can y'all hear me all right? Can y'all hear me all right? I hope so. I'm testing everything while I have my little BRB screen on. We got a new BRB screen, y'all, because I gotta run these lives a little bit better than I've been running them, honey. We trying to lock in. Good evening, everybody. If you're catching this on replay, good day, good morning. DeMarcus, Quake Simmons, Aaliyah, Alton Davis, how are you? Is it Aaliyah or is it Aliyah? Hey, KB662. Welcome in, boo. Hey, Tanika Moore. Sorry I'm late, y'all. But this live gonna be worth it, I promise. Hey, Twistisha. Hey, boo. Wait, I haven't seen you here in a minute. How are you? Okay, I'm like literally testing some things behind the scenes, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. We got a new look going on. And I'm very proud of it, honestly. I'm very, very proud. Haven't been able to put everything in the place that I want to put in place, but I got most of the things. We got most of the things tonight. I think it's that one. Let me take a look. Okay, you hear me well? Perfect. Perfect. Making sure my buttons work. Making sure my buttons work. Okay. Drop in the chat, y'all. Tell me what you want to talk about because we got a new little flow that we're going to be doing. And at the top of each live, I want to pinpoint what we all want to talk about. So we all very clear. So that we very clear on what we getting into tonight. Yeah. Hello. Good evening. How are y'all? I hope all is well. Aaliyah. Okay. Got it. Thank you so much, Aaliyah. Okay. Oh. Now, they didn't even catch me in the switch up. I didn't already switch before it allowed me to transition. Here go to 10 and 10. Honestly, 8. DeMarcus, don't be showing up for the live just to stand for your little loser of a friend. Here, don't be doing that. Alton Davis says these flashback episodes wasn't complete without Nicole. That way we could have seen the marital problems between she and Ted, then seeing Ted and Dana. That's interesting. I think they might be saving it. I actually wasn't mad on how they spaced it out. I wasn't mad at all. You would think Bill would be smart enough to see that he gets 6 every time that Haley gets him a drink. You would think. You would think. Okay, so KB, you watching today's episode right now? I literally just finished it. It wasn't even all that though, so you gonna fly through it. You don't like how they're trying to turn Leslie into a singer just because Barbara Mitchell was her mother. Child, I don't care what they try to turn Leslie into unless they try to turn her into a convict. Where's her jumpsuit? That's all I give a damn about. That's all I give a damn. Karma kisses. I'm good, boo. I'm good. I'm a little tired because I literally have been sitting at this computer all day customizing my live graphics. As you can see, it's a little bit of a different background. And now we also got a rundown, y'all. So on the rundown, I have the things that I know I wanted to talk about, right? So the Dana and Leslie Tia origin story is top of the list. And then the Kill Bill plot of it all. And then Andre, might I say it again, Andre is just as bad as Dani. Those are the three things I came to the live wanting to discuss, but y'all also need to tell me what you want to discuss so I can put it on the rundown, and then we're going to jump into it. And that's how we're going to do these lives moving forward. Because I don't have no more 5 hours in me unless it's just like 5 hours of scintillating conversations, not 5 hours of goofiness. I can't do it. I can't do it. But I take responsibility for my part. And now they came back with a plan. We done came back with a little zhuzh, a little refresh. And yeah. So when it comes to the Kill Bill plot of it all, will they catch Haley? Or who will catch Haley? Is my first thought. Then, will Bill drop dead? I should probably put that one first. Can Dani stay away? Those are little subplots in there for the Kill Bill plot of it all. Y'all see how I got my little... This is fancy. I love this for me. I love this for me. Andre is just as bad as Dani because the moment you have me kikiing in a whole face that wants my man, the moment you have me kikiing and laughing and giggling and oh, she ain't that damn bad while she's rubbing all on you, the moment you have me smiling in a heifer face that kisses on you, it's the moment you got me f***ed up in the worst way. The worst way. Andre lost so many points for me. We must discuss. We must. We just must. Boom. Boom. That's on the docket. Those are the things that's on my brain. Now I need to know what's on y'all's brain. What do y'all want to talk about? We got to set it at the top. If you don't set it at the top, I'm sorry, we might not get to it. Set it at the top. Dana and Allison should be running scams in prison. Well, clearly Allison done got a nice little deal because she's at the crazy house. Thank you so much, Cleo. Thank you, Tisha. Thank you. Cleo says like I only got an hour in you. Listen, I'm trying to give y'all 2 hours and I got to get on because I got so much to do. I'm behind on breakdowns. I know y'all notice I ain't post Friday breakdown. I got to do today's breakdown. I got work to do. I agree that Andre is putting Dani in danger by not telling her about Heather. We gonna talk about it. Why hasn't Andre slipped a note to Joey about his crazy sister? He don't like Joey. He don't trust Joey. Somebody mentioned they wanted to talk about writing. Y'all want to talk about the writing? What parts of the writing that we want to talk about? I know what stuck out for me, that damn Leslie scene from last week. I don't know what they thought that was. What else y'all want to talk about when it comes to the writing? Speak now, forever hold y'all's peace now. Let's go ahead and set the standard. Set what we gonna talk about. It's repetitive. Okay. Hey Jazz, welcome in, boo. All right. I think this is a good little list. Anything else? Before we lock our run down. Lock our run down, anything else y'all want to discuss tonight? I think we have more than enough to discuss with the Leslie and Ted of it all. Them giving us their damn origin story is wild work, but alas, we're here. Whatever. We'll take it, I suppose. Okay. All right, we got 4 solid topics then. Those are locked in. Okay, we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to talk about Ted and Dana's origin story. First and foremost, the Kill Bill plots. Andre is just as bad as Dani. And the writing is questionable AF. In so many ways. More ways than one. Let's go ahead and jump on right into it, y'all. Ted and Dana and Ted. How did y'all feel about the flashback, just in general? Did you think we needed it? Did you think we didn't need it? Are you not excited about what you saw? Because clearly a lot of us were like, ugh, oh brother. But do you feel like it added something to the show? Let me know in the chat. How we feeling about it? I got all these things on screens now, child. I gotta keep up. Was it the singing or was it Leslie acting like she was in her 20s in the flashbacks? I think that Ted and Leslie's story was to show the beginning at the end. For sure. I understand the reason for it, but do y'all think that it added something? Or we needed it? Jazz said, I actually enjoyed the flashback. Well, Leslie's your girl, so of course you enjoyed it. That is your girl. You know it's your girl. A Black Beauty, welcome in, boo, says, I feel like that we should have gotten a flashback a while ago. Okay. True Favor Bless says the flashbacks were empty without showing Nicole's side. I feel like we're going to get Nicole's side, but it's just, they had to I think they didn't want to put everything all in one episode. And I wasn't really mad at the juxtaposition of her now with Kyle versus then. Hey Tay, welcome in, boo. You felt like it was a waste of time. It just shows that she's been deserved or desperate since the beginning. She's been desperate since the beginning. Aaliyah says we didn't need it. Okay. Sudsy says the flashbacks added nothing but more resentment for me. It didn't endear me to either Leslie or Ted. In fact, it proved how selfish they both are. Ted is a narcissist and Leslie only likes married men. Child. Oh, she's not your girl? You just don't hate her anymore? Okay. I hear that. Tay says from what they showed, it seemed like Ted didn't even want Kat. Can we wake that up? Please? Can we please wake that up? First and foremost, let's talk about Ted's side of it. Ted's side of this is he is just so distraught. He don't feel at home anymore. They can't seem to have a baby regardless of in vitro, regardless of the strict schedule with her ovulating and them having sex constantly. He does not feel like his own man. We are left to assume that he is feeling emasculated, even though he doesn't communicate those things. The only thing that he tangibly communicates is that he is feeling suffocated by her and surrounded by the family. And that is what he uses to justify consummating the betrayal with Leslie after spending weeks on end getting to know this woman and having an emotional affair with her. He moves into a physical affair after some random event that we don't get to see at the country club where he feels suffocated by her and surrounded by them. When Bill Hamilton, Captain Philanderer, tries to talk you out of making a terrible decision that he knows that you're about to make. Why? Because he's already made that decision countless times over and over and over again. You respond, there ain't nothing left to fix. Basically, the whole marriage is over. But you didn't tell her that. Baby, if y'all wanted me to hate Ted even more, y'all could have just said that. You didn't actually have to give me something tangible to keep kicking his back in forevermore. Like, you quite literally did not have to give me this poor excuse for all of his reasonings behind wanting to step out on his damn marriage, all behind not being able to have a baby that he didn't want to have, but not any of the damn conversations that you had with this lady while you were conducting an emotional affair said that you communicated that you actually don't want another child. So I'm left to believe that you never said that you didn't want another child. Which is valid. If you don't want another child, it's a conversation that you can have. But we are left to believe just by the one-sided story that you decide to tell your soon-to-be mistress, your soon-to-be then becomes mistress, is that you just can't possibly take your life. You are a well-to-do plastic surgeon with tons of money who married into a legacy family, but you are just at your wit's end behind having this baby and you're over it. So you don't have no type of emotional regulation to be able to navigate that and communicate your feelings. You don't have no type of mental wherewithal as a plastic surgeon to be able to navigate this. So much so that you want to run your ass to some random ass bar in the middle of the night and listen to some desperate ass lady whisper sweet nothings into your ears and tell you how great you are. You could have hired somebody to do that, Bookie Butt, and saved your marriage along the way. And y'all want me to believe that Ted was a nice guy? The way that everybody went so hard. Erica, I don't know why you're going so hard on Ted. Ted is a good guy. Ted is a good job. Ted looks good. Ted Ted is everything but a nice guy. Ted don't know what a nice guy looks like. He couldn't be a nice guy if that was planted in his head by Jesus himself. Ted is demon spawn. That's why he picked demon spawn to procreate with. The backstory just made it so much worse for me. It just confirmed how weak of a man Ted is. Because let me reiterate, for those who can't hear, you don't ever have an actual excuse to cheat. You can come up with all the reasons that you want, but if you got a reason to cheat, then you had a reason to leave. And if you were mature enough, you could have communicated that, exited the relationship, and then went on about your goddamn business. But because you decided to stay in that relationship, because what? The amenities weren't that damn bad. The squeeze was worth it. The orange and the squeeze was worth it, which is why your ass stayed. And I'm not of the belief that he actually stayed because of Kat, because he was almost out the damn door. You stayed because of all of the privilege that comes to you by being associated with this family, the prestige that you feel. In addition to the flashback that they gave me about his origin story in reference to their love story with Leslie, which was never love. Was never love, honey. He didn't even look at you. You are pushing up on him the first time that y'all meet. He don't recognize you from this cafe, even though you recognize him. He not even looking at you any type of way until you are leaning your ass over this damn counter. He ain't even paying attention to you. He don't even see you until you make a point of him seeing you. So it wasn't initially, he just had to have you. But he stayed in this marriage because of all of the things that came to him in being in the marriage. I don't think that he stayed for Kat. I don't think that he stayed for Nicole. I think he stayed because he's a narcissistic asshole who still wanted to be regarded in a certain way. And now I need the backstory on where did you come from? Who is your mommy and daddy? Like, what did they deprive you of that you thought that you was going to infiltrate this girl's family, soak up all of the great things, the blessings, and not be able to be a rock on the rough times? Because quiet as kept, I'm seeing comments and people are like, well, now I understand why Ted stepped out. She wasn't da-da-da. That does not matter. You don't have an excuse to cheat. If you want to leave your marriage, then leave your marriage. But cheating should never be the option. It should never be the option. Like, ever. Oh, well, she made him feel this way because of then he should have communicated. So now the interesting thing is, Nicole, it might be worded like she emasculated him, but who the hell decided for you to take away your own autonomy? Her wanting the baby and putting y'all on a procreation schedule is the thing that snatched your voice box out? Because clearly you're using it down there at the damn bar. Ted's part of this story is so diabolical, it's insane to me. Insane. Not one bit of the moments where we were getting the flashbacks from the very beginning all the way up until he puts her on her damn back did I empathize with him at all. At all. This ain't slavery. You had a choice every step of the way, and every chance you got, you chose to be a weak-ass man because you are one. Those are my thoughts on Ted's part. And baby, Lord, keep all the Teds away from me, Lord. I go as hard as I do on men and make sure that Teds know they don't come sniffing over here. I don't have nothing for you but hands. And then my homegirl's going to need to have some bail money. If Ted come looking for me, I need my family to get the bail money together. Because it's going to be ruthless. You come to me with this diabolical boy. Teds are dangerous. And y'all thought I was joking when I said that. I really do mean that. It's one thing for you to be a murderer. It's one thing for you to be a person who like assaults people and all of that. At least with those people, you know that's what they are. Teds are dangerous because they play like they good guys. They play like they nice guys. And then they rip you apart from the inside out. They don't come to just harm you physically. They don't come to just harm you mentally. They tear up any and everything that you knew about yourself to be damn true, rip your whole damn life into shreds and leave you with the goddamn pieces, and they smiling like, oh, my bad, did I do that? Diabolical. And I'm going to fight one. So don't come looking for me, Teds. Don't come. I promise you. You better pick somebody else. You need another victim, because Eric ain't going to be able to do it. I'm going to fight. Because I be damned. I be damned if a narcissistic ass wannabe well-to-do ass man who brings nothing to the table. I still have yet to see what the hell Ted brings to the table except for a consistent check that Nicole never needed. He got the personality of a damn thumb. Everything got to sit around him. What the hell did you see in him, girl? Let me see what y'all saying, because at this point, I'm just ranting. At this point, I'm just ranting. Ted deserves jail time, y'all. He deserves jail time. Diabolical. Shanice needs to run. You right. You right. Catrice says the flashback made me like him less. He made a conscious decision to cheat. What about what we saw before the flashback told you that he did anything other than make a conscious decision? Maybe that was it. Y'all should have told me that was a disconnect from the beginning, because I could not for the life of me figure out why so many of y'all was still Team Ted. And I was just like, I don't know. I'm in out territory because this man is diabolical, and I'm going to keep putting my damn foot to his neck, and y'all just going to have to tell me to calm down every other day. I don't give a damn. Because it was always, to me, very clear. He made a very conscious decision. A super conscious decision. Yeah. This wasn't no accident. He didn't fall into punani. No, he chose this. It's something that he wanted. Said with his whole chest. NM985 says it provided more evidence that Ted has always been selfish, that he led Leslie on in her delusion, and that he didn't even want Kat. He didn't respect his own son by taking Martin along to see Leslie. And they didn't even show us that part. Jazzy Boo says, I know he loves Kat. However, it gives me the reason Ted treats Kat the way that he does. Is one, he didn't really want her. Two, she's the reason he had to stop seeing the wig closet. Oh boy, child. True Favor Bless says explains a lot of where Martin gets his disdain for Kat because Ted didn't want her either. I can't even say that I felt vindicated because I didn't need no proof. That was one thing I have considered a lot. I really have. I have considered and I have tried. I'm closing one eye and leaning when it come to evil, like, girl, just let your mama go and I got you. Just let your mama go and I got you. But Ted was the one character that nobody would ever get me to get up off of. I will never stop kicking that man's back in. And you know why? Because he also is never going to change. And I'm calling it. I'm calling it now. For the next 10 years, the next 10 seasons, we're gonna still see the same Ted in season 10 that we have in season 2. Don't say I ain't tell you. For better or worse, in sickness and health, life be lifing. Hello? And I was just listening to GNX the other day. And Brother Kendrick said, stop putting your life in these weird niggas' hands. And he means that. Ladies, stop putting your life in these weird men's hands. Because that's exactly what the hell you doing when you marry a loser and a lame. The moment that you marry a man, you are putting your life in his hands. And your ass need to be on the hook, vetting the hell out of them, because you're handing yourself over to either a loser or a winner. And if you ain't do your damn due diligence, if you weren't paying attention to anything other than his thick ass neck and his broad ass shoulders, you might be in trouble, Bookie Butt. If you are only worried about the check that he could bring home and how he look today, because he ain't gonna be looking like that in 15 years, you might be in trouble, Bookie Butt. If you did not bother to check and see if that man has any type of integrity, if he has moral ambitions on top of financial ones, if he has any type of semblance of a relationship with the damn Lord, if he knows accountability or never heard of the hoe, if you don't check any of those things, you might be in trouble, Bookie Butt. And Nicole, your parents should have prepared you for that. But that's a whole other conversation for another day. True Favor Bless says he made Nicole seem like the devil to him before we saw the backstory. I ain't never believe it. This is why y'all need to trust me. Y'all be here. And yes, your girl is passionate. Yes, your girl uses a few cuss words. But I think I have proven myself by now, but I'm a real... And I give very rational. I could give very passionate, but I feel like I give very rational. Y'all gotta trust me. Y'all really gotta trust me. If I don't like somebody to the level that I don't like Ted, you gotta go with it. Trust the truth tellers in your life. I'm just saying. Trust the truth tellers. Breathe, Erica. I know the live is getting live when y'all tell me to breathe. That's when I know I'm really doing my job. Okay, we back. I love that, but I do need to breathe. Let me drink some water. Hold on. I'm prepared today. Wait, is it echoing? Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Y'all might be getting an echo. Hold on, child. Okay. I'm going off. Do y'all hear echo? I hope not. If you just coming in, welcome in, booze. We're talking about Ted and Zayna's origin story. Right now, we on Ted's part. Welcome in. Right now, we on Ted's part. NM985 says, I have no empathy for either one of them. You are right, Erica. Yup, demon spawned two demons. Two of them that found each other. Love how that works. Tiny Ted was talking to the wrong person. He should have been talking to his wife and not demon spawn. Hello? Ted is the biggest. I saw somebody say Ted is the biggest villain, I think. Wait, where'd it go? Sorry, y'all. I scrolled. Ted is the biggest villain on all of BTG. Wake that up. That's the one thing I've been trying not to hammer home because it's more nuanced than that. And the good guys, the terrible ass diabolical men masquerading as good guys are way more harmful than most people want to give them credit for. And I'm like, I ain't ready for that, so I ain't want to drill that home. But now that I got the backstory, straight to the top of the villains list. Straight. Not getting removed. Don't give a damn. And I'm sorry, if we got to sacrifice Shanice to be able to take care of him and his loser of a mistress, that's just got to be how I got to go. I'm just saying. And what exactly was Dana doing and so special to made him fall in love? Not a damn thing. But we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that when we get to her part. We still on Ted's part. Now, Erica, I got to give them credit on not showing Ted taking Martin there because they knew you would be out here in the building waiting for Ted to come out. It's coming, Ted. They just didn't want to show it all in one episode. The same way they didn't show Nicole in the arguments that they were having, her trying to initiate sex, and he like, oh, I can't do it tonight. But then he go and hunch on that girl. It's coming. Don't even worry about it. It's coming. We're going to see it. We're just not going to see it now. And I'm going to still be kicking Ted's back in now and then. Yes, I will. Absolutely. Katrina says, I wasn't on his team, but in the beginning, he and Nicole seemed happy. So I thought he just made a young, dumb mistake. And that's why you got to watch. That's why you got to watch, Katrina. But you know what? This is great because now you're getting practicum so that you know what to look for. And you can start to tune your intuition because I knew something was off from Ted from the beginning. All this on Maui, oh, it's so perfect, oh, we're this, oh, we're that. Meanwhile, we were seeing nothing of substance. We were seeing nothing that actually ground y'all together. Y'all just kept like regurgitating this damn story as if it was propaganda baked into your ass from the very jump. Yeah, absolutely the hell not. Something ain't right there. So maybe immediately I wasn't screaming, oh, he's terrible. But I knew from the jump he was a husband I wouldn't want. From episode 1, I knew something about this gives. It's all looks, all filler, no substance. Not a bit of thing behind this curtain. Smoke and mirrors, if you will. So now you know. You wanted to see Martin big-headed little boy self-asking Dana for some ice cream. It's coming. Y'all just stay tuned. We just got to be patient with them. That's all. Oh, Joanne, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it, boo. Welcome in. Thank you, love. And you're a member of the channel. I appreciate you. Oh, good. I'm just in time to join. Put the foot to Ted's neck. Yes, we are just now about to move out of talking about Ted's part of the origin story. But yes, we just started the live and we're starting with Dana and Ted's origin story. I really, really struggle to call it a love story because I haven't seen the love yet. Have y'all? I've seen two broken, diabolical people bump into one another and start bumping uglies with one another. That's what I saw. What y'all see? Let me know in the chat. Did they rewrite where she worked? I thought that they met in a diner, not a bar. No, Charlie, they didn't rewrite it, but she worked at the diner. I mean, yeah, she worked at the bar at night and a diner during the day. So if you notice when they were talking, when he first came into that bar, she was like, oh, she called him like 2 scoops of whipped cream or something because that was his order that he always used to get. And she's like, yeah, I recognize you from the diner that you come into and you always get the same meal, and the waitresses know people by what they order. And she kept making that reference. So we didn't get to see her there, but she was speaking about, oh, I saw you here and now you're actually here and this is my second job. So you're not wrong. That is what they told us. They just kind of added a little bit to it, I guess. Joanne says, good evening, Erica. Yes. Ted has always been Elisa. Yes. Has always been. Hey, KB. Welcome back in. Yes. Ted's always been a loser. Will always be a loser. And I have never felt more right about something in my dang on life. But we're going to move on. We're going to move on and we're going to talk about Dana's part. Because Dana's part is diabolical, but still different. And I definitely wanted to break it up in how I chose to talk about these two. I think it did not help, right? Like, for me at least. Hold on, y'all. Let me. All these new graphics. I'm trying to, like, make sure I got things right. It didn't help for me that they had Eva, you know, also narrating different parts and, like, giving Isaiah the breakdown of her mama, because we get Eva on the back end trying to sanitize her mama's image and help paint the sob story about, oh, she was a girl alone and she met my dad at the perfect time. She had just had to leave Peaches because they had fallen out and she had to figure it out on her own. So she got here and she started working and then she met my dad and it was serendipitous and my mom felt like it was fate. How the hell was it fate when you had to force it so hard? How the hell was it fate when you try to pretend like you were his friend? Because I'm not opposed to women and men being friends and like actually being able to cultivate some type of real friendship. You wanted that man from the very beginning. And you know why you wanted that man from the very beginning? Because you have practice in hunching on married men. Because you and your pseudo mama, aka Peaches, did not just fall out. You slept with your pseudo mama's man and had to flee because she probably was about to whoop your ass behind this man. And then you bring your ass to this diner and the bar. You see another man that you like. You get this man to start talking to you. You find out that he's married and ding, 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 great. His marriage is on the rocks. This one will be even easier than my damn pseudo mama's man. Let me go ahead and put in work. I don't feel sorry for you, ho. You were not just down on your luck like your daughter wants to report. You were not just stumbling along and young and dumb and couldn't really figure out your damn footing. You were very much so calculated, very much so broken. The difference of this is that she was broken from the jump. She probably been broken since she was a very, very young girl. And we would, I guess, need additional backstory when it comes to Dana and the whole Peaches of it all, because I'm not fully convinced that Peaches was a terrible mother. For Peaches to take in Barbara's daughter in the way that she did and then decide to be a terrible mother, that seems like a bit of a stretch. It gives that you were a demon coming out the womb, Dana, as of right now. It gives that something was never quite right up here. How was she navigating her cousins, her adopted cousins? Did she have any friends? We don't get it. We need all of that backstory. Like, I need to know where Ted came from, what his mama and daddy do, and how they neglected him so to make him the narcissist that his ass is, and all of the things that came together for that. I need to know what the hell was surrounding Dana when she was a child, because what makes you like this? You have been for self probably from the very damn jump, well before you even knew what being for self is about. The fact that you are choosing to make all of these decisions, look at how you look. Shout out to the flashback in reference to the little style, the little 90s style they was giving, the little updo. She was very cute. You mean to tell me out of all the men that come through this damn bar and or the damn diner, you want to pick the married ones by choice? Girl, no. And yes, you broken, but I don't give a damn. Yes, you off, but I don't give a damn. Yes, you desire to be loved. And this is the part where I feel like they're really trying to make us empathize with Dana, and I struggle with it. It's a bunch of dissonance that I am struggling with, because in theory, if a woman is in this position where she feels less about herself, if she doesn't fully see herself, if she hasn't figured out how to cultivate a certain amount of confidence to be able to navigate this world with a little bit of power, I'm all for it. Like, girl, believe in yourself, big up, big up, big up, and whatever the hell I gotta say to do that. But when you are a demon, get thee away from me, because again, my people gonna need bail money for people like Dana and people like Ted. I don't know nothing else but beating ass. That's all I know, because you hoes don't understand talking. You hoes don't understand logic. You hoes don't understand decorum. You have no integrity. Ted wasn't even that damn fine. And you pushing up on him, damn near climbing over the goddamn bar. Ugh. I'm gonna stop here. What y'all saying about Dana's part? I still ain't got no damn sympathy for her. I would say that. Jordaniel Riley says, I've been kicking Ted's back in from the beginning just like you, Erica. That's how I found your channel too. Needed to find someone who gets it. Oh, love that for us, twin. Love that for us. Tack says, not the Alicia Keys treatment for the origin story. He had no idea who she was when she recognized him. No idea. Ted was looking through her ass. But it don't take him off the hook, because the moment she started telling him, oh, you're so great, oh, you're so amazing, oh, you're this, oh, you're that, oh, you're... Now all of a sudden he infatuated. Now all of a sudden he falling in love. What the hell you fall in love with, Ted? Because the lady didn't do a damn thing but tell you how great you are for a couple hours every night that you were running out on your goddamn family. What was there to fall in love with? Child. True Favor Bless says, even try to narrate a Sex in the City episode like Dana was an innocent Charlotte. Could never. She was never gonna be Charlotte. How was it fate when it was somebody else's husband? Wake that up, Tay. How was that fate? How are y'all star-crossed lovers when you damn near had to hop your ass over that damn bar to get him to pay attention to you? All the scenes they showed us, you are talking about him. And then, this is like the third or fourth one, he's like, you're so remarkable. Why is she remarkable? Because she only has good remarks to say about you? Narcissist? Egomaniac? We ain't seen you talk to her about her dreams, her goals, what she likes, little quirks, hobbies, not a damn thing, but she's remarkable? Well, what remarks you got for her? What remarks, Ted? Because when you say that somebody's remarkable, that tends to come with all the remarks that are running through your head that you just want to say. Meanwhile, there is nothing after the declaration, you're remarkable. And then I have no remarks. Ted needs to be shot. Oh, I hate Ted so bad. I hate Ted so bad. That man is disgusting, y'all. Truthfully, Leslie is remarkable. And in that moment that he said that she's remarkable, he don't know nothing other than she works at a bar and a diner and can remember an order. What is remarkable about her? True Favor Bless says she found out that he was married and leaned in. Hello? Leaned in even more. The moment she found out he was married, oh, really? Bad. Tag says it didn't hurt that Ted flashed that he was a surgeon early on. Leslie saw ultimate dollar signs. I guess, child. Even talk about her mama loyal. When her mama kicked her ass out, she supposedly chooses. Eva is worse than a woman in a toxic domestic violence relationship when it comes to her mama. That is what their relationship gives. Her mama might as well be her toxic ass boyfriend, and she ain't gonna let him go. She gonna stick beside her. Yeah, it's given Barbara and Dana Pappy was a demon. Barbara or Dana Pappy was a demon. Really? I don't know, Tay, because every now and again it become like some of the little rare kids be coming out and they just be fucked up, and there's nothing that nobody could do about it. They could have the best of everything, and then they go left. Katrisa says Leslie's story never made sense. Ted literally ran her out of town. What about that says y'all are meant to be? Barbara probably sensed that she was evil. What does that say? Dang it, I scrolled. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Barbara probably sensed she was evil and gave her away like Rosemary's Baby. Probably. Even Isaiah sanitized and Dana Leslie Ted's story made me sick. Isaiah said that he was glad that Ted kept going back. That was so wild. Like, I get it, but also you could have just not said that. Because I get that you are glad that Eva's here, but the amount of doom and destruction that had to come in order for her to be here, was it really worth it? Was it? Ceci Malora says, this is why I hate the fact that they didn't have her know that Barbara was her mom. It would explain why she hated the Duprees. And I hate that Peaches was clearly a good mom, because what was the reason? Sometimes the kids just be demonic. They just be demonic. Lord, please don't give me one. Please. I'm at my wit's end. And I only know but so much talking until I start to moving my hands. Seems like that was Leslie's MO, picking a man who belongs to somebody else. 100%. When her husband died, she started struggling and knew her baby daddy had money. I'm not convinced. I need more on the Allen of it. I need more on the Allen of it, because I'm not even fully convinced that they weren't struggling with Allen. And it's clear that she never loved Alan. When Tay Talk says again, Ted likes his ego boosted. That's why he treats Kat the way that he does, because she and Nicole are used to seeing good men. So him pretending to be good and not a big deal to them. Yep. Ted is all about himself. 100%. Leslie couldn't have been doing too bad if Eva had toys and was doing things like ice skating as a child. Skating is expensive. Not really. I had an aunt that former aunt that grew up skating, and her mom struggled. Her single mom struggled. Remarkable cheekbones. That's it. You're a remarkable woman, because look at them cheekbones. The fact that Leslie, which I'm not even gonna say she fell for it, because she thought that she was doing all the catching. So I'm not even gonna say that she fell for it. But the fact that is all that man had to say to you, and you were throwing it at him, she should be shamed. Completely shamed. I think that Dana's ears turned up when he bragged that he was a plastic surgeon. She wanted that lifestyle. I guess. Joanne says that damn Ted stroking of the ego. It's a pattern. Can't stand him. Shanice, open your eyes. At this point, Shanice belong to Bangkok now. I'm good with letting her go. She's too deep. Like, the fact that they even have Shanice not questioning anything when it comes to Ted, and he is so surface level, it is like so clear. Like, he doesn't even do a good job of being a covert narcissist. Like, it is pretty overt. I gotta wash my hands of Pookie. I can't. She probably henpecked Alan literally to death. Hey, Allie, welcome in. We know Alan is dead, but we don't know how is the story. Yeah, we don't. We don't know if she killed him. We don't know if she killed him. So that's Dana's part, y'all. Dana's part is just as diabolical, a little bit more tragic because it was clearly a story of a woman who does not value herself, that takes all of the energy that she has for ambition to pick stupid ass ambitious goals like getting married men when she could have went and got a goddamn degree, a hobby, picked up cycling or something. I don't know. Run a triathlon. I don't damn know. Do something else with your time other than try to climb Mount Goofy ass Ted. And now look at you. You thought that Ted was going to pull you up by your bootstraps and pull your ass out of this damn bar, and now look at you. The same way that I guess that you thought that your mama's man was going to do what? Exactly. And I want to be clear about this whole thing about her sleeping with her mama's man. It's given that she was not a child when that happened. It gave that she was an adult when she slept with her mama's man. I would not be saying this about her sleeping with her mama's man if that man took advantage of her, but that's not what the story is given. At least that's not what I'm peeping. Until they clarify, I'm still putting belt to ass because it gives she goes after unavailable men, and that is a choice. That is a choice. I am, Allie. I am. If it's gonna move the story along when it comes to Leslie, I'm here for Shanice taking one for the team. Let's find you something else, Buki. I don't know. Can we get on Young and the Restless? I don't know. I need something to happen. You think that Eva is to Leslie what Dani is to Bill? No. Not at all. How'd that Tax says, I'm probably the most mad that he was spilling all of the maternal tea to this woman he didn't know. His victim mentality, it was clearly hereditary because Eva does this in the same way too. And does. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about the real cost of these two getting together. Because while Isaiah is very excited that this diabolical destiny happened, there was a lot of doom and destruction that came as a damn result. And it's not even just in general, oh, Ted lost his marriage, but y'all birthed a insecure, emotionally unstable, poorly supported young black woman into this world. Now she has to figure things out and navigate a narcissistic ass mama who don't actually love her because Leslie doesn't know how to love. Let's wake that up. Okay, cool. We further confirmed crazy when Leslie doesn't need additional reasons or support to be damn crazy. She needs a therapist and she needs some goddamn help. But because the two of you get together, there's a whole season of her life where she feels valid and vindicated because you whispering sweet nothings in her ear, talking big cash about how your marriage is over and this is the only place that you want to be, only to dump her 6 to 8 months into y'all's damn affair and take your goofy ass back to the privileged life that you was living before you even met her. All with all the little Goldie Lucky Charms that you collected from her ass. Oh, here go, oh, Ted is so great. Oh, this is a Ted is so wonderful. He collected every last compliment, every last ego boost, every last affirmation he possibly could. He sucked that damn lady dry of any and everything that she could possibly say and then took that back to the marriage and then decided to use that to rebuild. That was the damn energy boost that his ass needed to make it through the rest of that time, get Nicole pregnant, and now look at that. I'm back in, and you know what? I'm gonna turn over a new leaf. I'm gonna be husband of the damn year. I'm gonna atone and make this up to Nicole, but I ain't gonna never tell Nicole any of this happens. So the life that she's living is me making up for my past mistakes, but she don't damn know about it. Ted needs to be beat. I wish a nigga would. Oh, I wish a nigga would do me like that. I wish he would do me like that. Cause what? I don't trust it. I don't trust Shanice's brothers to call him out. You're saying that Shanice's brothers need to call him out for the loser he is when they meet him. But after Auntie Mon folded, I said, "Oh, this is what they about to do. They about to play games." So Dana has self-image problems and makes her do damage she does to herself and others. The problem is that she doesn't even see it as damage. So I don't even know if it's self-issue problems. And my bad, y'all. Let me put the link to the. I'm gonna sit up here ranting and raving. If you want to call in before I get out of this Ted and Dana part of it, because this is the last part of topic number 1, go ahead and call in, join the Discord, and I will bring you in. You still trying to picture 2 twist Isaiah pulling a GTA. Leslie is pretty broken. She is broken. KB says, I never liked Leslie, Eva, or Ted. I don't care how they write them. The things that they have done are unredeemable. I see no likable qualities about any of them. The only thing that will make Eva redeemable if she makes a complete about face. Like, and that starts with her distancing herself from her mama. The moment that she does that, that puts her on a redemption journey. But before that, I'm good. You gotta be careful, Cleo, over there on Facebook, child. You gotta be careful. Hey, Hope. Welcome in.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
We are talking about Dana and Ted and their origin story right now. Before I get ready to wrap it up, you want to add anything to that specifically?
Yeah, just I want to say, yeah, just it made me really not like Ted
Mm,
as much as I anymore. I mean, I wasn't a fan of Ted, but that just made it even worse for his character for me. But I just seeing the origin of it, it was a lot.
did you understand or could you validate any of his reasonings with what he
No,
gave?
I
Okay.
couldn't. I couldn't because I was just like, if your woman's going through what she's going through at that time, that should have made y'all closer, if you know what I mean. Whatever Nicole was going through, it shouldn't have made you feel like you should have to step out, on your wife.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
haven't responded to these comments yet, but I've read them. And I'm like, okay, mental note. Because I've seen a couple comments of like, oh, now I understand what Ted was going through, and y'all want to talk about what Nicole was going through, but what about what Ted was going through? And that comment feels very disingenuous to me because
Hmm.
at any given point in time, right, you could be in a relationship and you could start to go through something, and as a result your partner will feel some type of effects, will see like have some type of disturbance, will experience some type of inconvenience, something as a result of that. But that does not supersede the, in my opinion, you could tell me if you feel different, Hope, um that does not supersede the original issue that created the disturbance. And I feel like the whole, well, now we understand what Ted was going through and we need to give more time and more credit to what Ted was going through. What Ted claims to be going through was a direct result of Nicole suffering. So instead of showing up as her husband and trying to mitigate and or alleviate her suffering, he decides to go make more decisions to further along both of their damn suffering. And we're going to validate that by saying, well, he was going through something too. That's
Right.
like if he starts to go
Because
through erectile dysfunction and Nicole decided, well, let me go find a penis that works. That's not how
right,
this
right,
works.
right. And my thing is, you said your vows, to death do us part in sickness and in health. She was going through a health challenge. So, that's when you're supposed to stick it out with your wife. It
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be it shouldn't be, well, she's not giving me the time of the day or what we're going through right now. But like I just need to be a man and step out. That's not being a man. That's actually being a coward. I don't think yeah, he wasn't a stand-up man in that moment. And I still feel like, it takes two to tango with him and Leslie, but he let not let her on, and she knew he was married. But I'm just saying, like, just them two in that dynamic, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah. And I think they purposefully made it so that he never gave you any things that he did to try to help because he did not
Right,
actually help.
right. It's like he just left her because we never saw Nicole in the flashback. It was just like it was like he was a bachelor to me. I feel like he was a bachelor. What
Yeah.
if I didn't know he was with Nicole, in that moment? But it felt like a bachelor moment. I was like, are you
Yeah.
even caring about your wife? But yeah.
It very much so gave no, not at all.
Right. Right.
Ceci says Ted is a doctor. He should have understood emotional upheaval that comes with
Yep.
IVF, compounded by miscarriages. Her hormones were in upheaval tenfold. I have no respect for that. F his feelings. Period.
Right.
You
Exactly.
are a doctor. You understand at a nauseating level what this actually entails, and you still took your ass to this hole in the wall ass bar, smiling up in this goofy girl face, and quote unquote falling for her, and all she has to do is tell you how great you are. Oh, men with terrible dick discipline will never know peace as long as I'm alive. Will never know peace, because that to me, diabolical. Going through multiple rounds of IVF is incredibly painful for women, yet Ted described Nicole's journey as selfish when that was the time that she's not Dana needed him most. Hello? Hello? I think KB we didn't get Nicole's POV because it's gonna come. And I wouldn't be surprised if it comes when Ted does this whole. I predicted from the synopsis that we got this week that I think Ted is going to do this whole like apology, big apology thing with Nicole, kind of like what we have seen Bill do with Dani. And I think that we're going to get Nicole's side of like what that looked like while he's apologizing. Yeah, Elizabeth, I think we're gonna get those flashbacks this season, I believe. Elizabeth says I was very surprised how he fell in love with Leslie. Really, love? Exactly. Exactly. Nikki Baby says, I wonder how long their affair was. I feel like it wasn't longer than a year, but we don't have anything for sure, like anything concrete. Oh, sorry, Toy and my bad. I got too many screens now, y'all, to look at. I'm trying to keep up. Hey, Toy. Hey, Tay. Welcome in.
Wow. Erica. I say you looking like a bomb, Erica. You looking like
Oh,
a bomb,
Hey,
girl.
child, I
I
don't feel
said,
like it,
you're
but
looking
thank
like
you.
Leslie with cheekbones and everything, child.
I literally just threw
yes.
something on. I literally was
See?
rushing and was late. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. This is 15-minute beat.
Yes.
Y'all got anything to add about the whole Ted and Dana of it all before I move on?
I'm gonna let
One
her
thing
go
I
first.
wanted to add. Oh, you want to go, Toy?
No, you go ahead and go before me, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. The one thing I wanted
Mhm.
to add about Ted is how egotistical he is that he didn't even fight for his marriage. The only thing that he fought for when Nicole left him was for Bill to make the divorce hard. Like that's not given that you want her back. He just wanted to make the divorce hard. Like he didn't try to do anything. He didn't try to take her out. I think he sent her a couple dandelions or something. We don't know. We never really seen them. But like other than that, Ted didn't do anything to try to keep this marriage that he thought was so tough. But I'm thinking just like I thought about Andre back in the beginning that with him and Ashley, like Andre and Ted, and it looks like Ted is, I mean, Andre is getting it from Ted. They like the Captain Save a Hole as experiences. And Ted likes for people to feed his ego. And if he looks like a piece of S that he is, then he don't want to be around that person because he don't want to hear the truth about himself.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole, Kat, they're used to being around powerful men that make things shake and bake. Leslie and Eva, They're not. So Ted is a good man to them. Ted is the creme de la creme to them. Whereas Nicole and Kat is like, this is what they used to in life. This is what they had burning. They've seen burning.
Mhm.
So Ted is nothing above the fray. Like he's nothing to them. He's a regular guy
But
in
that's,
their world. Like we
I
got
feel like that's
Carlton,
also part
he's
of the
nigga.
problem. I'm not trying to give you no side, no little drive by whack. It's Nicole, but what the hell, girl?
Yeah.
Yo, daddy
Like
is
I mean,
Vernon
it was at the
Dupree.
bare
I
minimum.
even give Dani credit. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna give Dani credit for
Yes.
Bill, because before he got the philandering, Bill very much so gave, all right, this is who you bring to your daddy. But Ted,
Yeah,
Ted,
he was
you
just
made the
he
point
was just
about
a
him wanting to
regular
be Captain
person.
Save-A-Ho. I think that Andre has a hero complex 100%, but Ted doesn't make an effort with anybody. He don't want to save nobody. He don't want to save his wife. He don't want to save his daughter. He don't want to have to do much of nothing with
But
any
I'm
damn
saying that in
body.
regards to Eva and Leslie, like they look at him like he's this big man on campus. Eva,
Oh,
since Eva
100%.
has been around him, Eva feeds his ego. Eva thinks
A
he's the
hundred
world.
percent,
But Kat
100%.
has
But
seen
I'm
a
saying
flaw in
compared to
him. He's
Andre,
ashamed to be
he don't
around
do no
her.
damn work compared to Andre. Cause Andre, he'll button up his damn sleeves and he want to play like it's Paris with Ashley and do what he got to do with Dani. Ted would never do half of the things that Andre has done to try to get and keep certain women.
Well,
That's true.
when Andre was chasing behind Ashley, that's what I seen in him
A
as
hundred
as
percent.
it relates to his uncle too. Is like Ashley, thinks this world of him. And Danny's been to Paris, like she can go there right now if she wanted to. But Ashley is amused and enthused by these things, whereas Danny's just like, okay, what else is going on?
Mhm.
For sure.
He
For
got to
sure.
put much work in. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
100%.
Before you go, Toy, I want to add in, Adrena, I think you just came in. Come back, boo. I just saw you drop out. My bad. I got to make sure I'm paying attention to this, but I want to say Allie's comment. Allie says, I wonder if the writers understood what they were doing. Like, did they want us to never like Ted? Mission accomplished. The way his attitude was towards Nicole during such a difficult time was wild. Agreed.
He didn't care. He
Agreed.
didn't care.
Adira Boo, I saw you in the waiting room. Come back and I will add you in. You were in there, but then you dropped down when I was about to add you. Not hide my remarkable cheekbones from Ted, but listen, I'm trying to tell you. A Ted don't want to see me. A Ted needs to steer clear from me at every cost, every time. I promise you. Erica is a Ted eater.
Couldn't show that part with that Martin going up to that diner with him, because if they did, they knew you would have been standing outside that building waiting on him to sniper when he came out. It would have been over for
Oh,
Ted.
with my Vaseline.
They might be going there.
With my Vaseline tape. I want to fight Ted so bad. Oh, I want to fight him.
Ooh, don't. Yeah, no, I agree.
Toy, what's your thoughts?
This flashback says a lot. First of all, for those people who were sitting there saying, "Oh, he only did it once," Heifer, he had a whole affair on Nicole. Are we
Right.
gonna just act like that wasn't an affair? Did nobody see
That's
that?
the
Because I
worst part.
like, man, that was not no. Oh, we just did it one time and that was it. No, y'all had a whole affair, baby. He was
Yeah.
in love with even I don't even think he was in love with Leslie because he's not in love with himself. Really, to be
Exactly.
honest.
Ted nor
So
Leslie
I
know
don't
what love actually is, but they gonna
think
holler and scream about it though. They gonna play.
definitely. And again, I think it was interesting. I think the writers, what they want us to do is feel sorry for Leslie, but I feel worse for Leslie. Not sorry. I'd be like, girl, you're more delusional because this nigga was married. Like, how are y'all fated to be together? I'm confused. I was so confused on this whole thing. I was like, well, how are they fated together? He's married. Is that how that works? Because I was confused. But
I'm
I
glad
also
that the
have to
Lord has delivered me from the men who don't ever have to do nothing. The last dude I was talking to here could not like, oh, you're such a great listener. Nobody understands me. Yada yada yada. Tell me something I don't know, sir. If you not bringing anything back, okay, goodbye. This man don't have
See
nothing to
why
say,
they
can't
don't
string
listen
together
to
any
you.
kind of thoughts. You feel so lovely after getting off the phone with me, and I feel drained. Tad didn't have to
Right.
affirm her. Tad didn't have to do a damn thing. Tad didn't ask about her life or nothing. I'm so glad I've been delivered
Okay.
from them type of men. I clock them men so quickly. When it's non-reciprocal, oh, you got to get the hell away from me, babes. Because
He
you ain't
didn't
going to
have
suck
to
my
put
life force. I don't do vampires no more. I ain't going to be able to do it.
right. He didn't have to put no work in. Same thing with
No,
Shanice. He didn't have to put no work in with her either. If you really
no.
think he had to put no work in, and that's perfect for Ted because he don't work. What does he do? Like seriously, yes, we know you're a doctor, but you do not put no kind of effort or work in when it comes to these type of situations.
At all. Dear, you gotta mute, boo, while somebody else is speaking. You gotta mute because I hear something in your background. But we'll let you in 1 second. What were you saying, Toy?
I'm so sorry. I was saying that he doesn't put no kind of effort or no kind of work in, and I agree with Tay. Them dandelions, like bro, like that's all you got. You ain't got nothing else.
And then was
You ain't
mad.
got no
Then was
business,
mad that
baby.
they didn't go over cleanly.
Right.
Leslie
'Cause
come
he
and
was
say,
like,
"Oh,
I'm
he
working
sent me
so
flowers."
hard.
Nicole come and say, he sent me flowers." Then Shanice get to looking like, "Damn, well, this is what he just do. Why this is?" And he like, "Well, if it ain't enough, then if you can't make it enough, maybe Shanice." He literally was like, "Maybe Shanice is not the one for me," when she did not want the same thing that you gave every girl before her. Oh, he's so
Exactly.
diabolical.
And
The,
then the
the,
gall for him to try to introduce, well, I want to meet your brothers. Well, let me tell you when to introduce you to my people. I need you offering to.
That's
maybe
because he
he
wants to
should.
control the narrative. Adira, you want to
Yeah.
add something in, boo? Adira, you still there? Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Oh,
Introduce, well, I want to. I hear the Adira girl. She just went back
Yeah.
off mute.
oh, I'm sorry. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
God.
You
Hey,
just have to
y'all.
mute the YouTube if you're once you're like on, you have to mute the YouTube because it'll give an echo. But hi, boo.
Oh, hey, sweetie. Hey, Erica. Hey, y'all. Oh man, I'm outside. Rick. We ain't waiting on Dawn. We just gonna start riding on him right now. Let's just go.
I'm so
Oh, I'm
glad.
so done with him.
Oh my God.
Most people are
My
there. There's a couple comments in my comment section like, well, now we know Ted's side. And I'm like, okay. But for the most
his
part, everybody got
side.
it.
Oh my God. I mean, this man, his wife at home bloated from these shots, from those IVF shots, going through multiple miscarriages, dealing with that grief by herself. And his sorry ass is over at a bar talking to someone and ain't got no sense of self-worth or any type of pride at all. All it took was, I like your drink. Thank you for making some freaking ice cream for my son. Oh, you listen to me, and I'm gonna take my ring off and just lay down with you. I mean, she it's just been, it's just pure evil. Like I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like how anybody can like say they understand Ted's side. Like he's a freaking victim in all of this. When he should have been home with his wife, he should have been communicating his feelings if he felt neglected. He should have been, with her, comforting her, going through all that trauma. She went through that trauma by herself. And while he's out there feeling misunderstood and misheard and all this other stuff, I just, he just so disgusting. Like, I'm just beyond just, oh my God.
Agreed. Agreed. I'm just
Yeah,
glad
he's
that
a
most
real
everybody
freak.
is where I'm at.
I have a question though, Erica. If Do you think that Ted would kind of even have given the thought of being with Leslie if everybody didn't think that Leslie was crazy? Because I think that he's so big on like his perception and things like that. If people thought that Leslie wasn't crazy, do you think that he would even entertain her, that he would like entertain her now that him and Nicole are not together?
I think that if she would not have come back in the way that she did, there was hope for sure.
Okay.
I think that if Nicole found out about the affair quietly and still divorced him, he was able to save a little bit of face, I think he would have definitely tried to figure out what does the PR campaign look like to sanitize Leslie from the whole mistress of it all,
Yeah.
and introduce her into Fairmont Crest as an upstanding lady. But because she came in guns a blazing, because she came in not only blowing up your anniversary party, but she attempted to kill Nicole's assistant twice just to put your daughter in her service. So yeah, if people didn't think that she was crazy,
Laura.
100%. But not because he
And
loves her.
escalated.
I think it's because
Yeah.
I think that Leslie is the perfect woman for him because she is
Mhm.
so shallow. Because she doesn't
Mhm.
require him to do anything. And men
Mhm.
like him need women like Leslie, or at least need who Leslie pretends to be, because even Leslie needs and wants more. Leslie would have gotten tired of Ted as well if she would have actually got him when this whole affair happened and he left Nicole. She would have been done with him 5 years into the marriage because he does not reciprocate. And at some point, you
Yep.
still need your cup to be full. And Leslie, as crazy as you are, you still need your cup to be refilled as well. You would have been pouring and pouring and pouring into this man, and then realize years in, oh, there's nothing here for me to actually take but some sperm. My God.
Mm.
All right.
But do you think she would have cared though, for real? Like, cause his money, his status, and stuff. Like, she was. I just still see her just still sticking it out with him. Well, what she perceived, like her come up would be because of his
She
who
has
he is and
money
what his
now,
job is.
and she's getting
Hmm.
regular peen now, and she still isn't happy.
Oh, she said no to the boat. Remember that?
No,
Still
right, but
won't.
I'm thinking about it like, so that would be like if Marcel had money, would she
Mhm.
still want him to initiate? And I feel like she would. But the problem with that is I think that she thinks life and love to be one way, but it's actually
Mhm.
another. And it's not until you get in it that you actually realize it. Similar to Nicole and Ted, actually. She thought that she had picked well. She thought that this was a career-minded man, and she thought that certain pieces of integrity and morals or whatever come with the package that was Ted. And then when she gets in it, she realized, oh, this man don't have it. He's not a safe ground for me to stand upon. He is
Because he would have
shaky
been
at
cheating on
best.
her. Yeah, I mean, like, again, you get with a person that was cheating on their wife with you. What do you think he's gonna do with you? He's gonna
Hello.
find the next thing as soon as you piss him off or make him mad or make him feel like he's
Mhm.
not head of the world. Like, girl, like it just wouldn't have been, because again, he's all about himself. The way that he was talking about Nicole and her want another baby, as if me and Martin is not enough. I was so
Oh my
pissed.
God.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Oh
pissed.
my
Like, are
God.
you kidding me? The way you run around talk, my miracle baby, but we see how you treat her, but you study how our miracle child, I would never forget this day, our miracle child, and this is the, like, if you don't make me,
But that's why I
Erica, do
always
you need
point
somebody to
out,
get you up on
Tay,
that ledge at the building?
Ticked off all over again for Cat.
this is
Oh
Hey,
my
why I always make a
God.
point. And people were saying that I was nitpicking and I'm too hard on Ted. But it's why I make a point of paying attention to Ted's language, because even in how he talks about his miracle baby, everything in his mind is positioned to how does this look for me? And
Mhm.
I
yep.
value this miracle baby, at least in word, maybe not in deed, because this looks like we have overcome and we have persevered, and now look at what we've birthed into the world. Even though I didn't want her, she turned out to be X, Y, and Z. She turned out to be incredible. She turned out to be all of this, and because she is this, I can now take credit for it, and that is why I value it, not because I inherently value my child.
Just like he did when they
Kiki,
did
really
that
quick.
surgery.
Click the link. The Discord link up above is going to bring you into our Discord. If you don't have a Discord account, it's going to prompt you to make one. It's completely free. You set up a Discord account and you come in, and then you should be brought into the live chat waiting room, which you'll just be in a room and it'll let me know that you're there, and then I'm able to bring you onto the call, and that's how you call in. What were you saying, Tay?
Even how he was doing when they had that surgery, the girls had the surgery. Like, every time somebody said something about Cat, he threw Eva up. Just like when Eva's fine. They don't give a damn about Eva being fine. What's going on with Cat? Like, what's the status on Cat? Like, everybody in there is from Cat's family. And you talking about Eva's fine. They was looking like, and what else is going on, Cat? And then somebody came up to him when he was back working. And they came up to him at the thing and they said something about Cat. And yes, both of my daughters are. Ted, everybody know now that you have one illegitimate daughter, 2 daughters. Everybody knows that. When somebody says something about Cat, that's not a slide to Eva. That's just bringing Cat up and making a good mention of Cat. We don't need, because every time when somebody says something about Eva, you don't throw Cat up in there. You don't say, well, Cat is also doing big things. Well, Cat originally doing, Cat never did. Cat gave Eva the deliver. Like, he doesn't never big up Cat when they saying something about Eva. But every time somebody says something, it's always, like you said, it reverts back to him. And then he take the credit for it, like as if he did something. Boy, sit down.
Period.
I love your passion. And I agree 100%. You will not get an argument.
I hear him say something. Like, what is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
And he's oblivious to it.
He's always careful to make sure Eva doesn't hear Kat's name when he's with her. He don't ever mention Kat because, oh, she's so sensitive. She don't want to hear about Kat. She just want her and daddy time with her daddy or whatever. My dad and all this other stuff.
But every time you meet up with
Kat got to hear about Eva.
That's right.
Eva. Yeah, every single time they meet, you got to hear about damn Eva. Eva, if you don't, Eva this, Eva, boy, if you don't shut up, go somewhere. I swear I can't stand Ted. I really can't.
But y'all, we gotta move on because I'm gonna be here all daggone night. We didn't kick Ted's back in. The videos are coming to solidify it. So know that. Yeah, we gotta move on. We gotta move on to the Kill Bill plot of it all. If you're just coming in, just so you know, we just finished up talking about Ted and Dana's origin story. We are now going to the Kill Bill plot of it all. Next up after this will be Andre is just as bad as Dani. And we're going to finish tonight off talking about some of the questionable writing that's taking place. The Kill Bill plot, how y'all feeling about it?
Sick of it. Kill him or no.
Over it. I mean,
because at this point, I want him. Well, he was just in cardiac arrest, and he still came back acting a damn fool. So I wouldn't drink nothing else in life that Haley handed to me if I was him.
Do you think he's gonna drop dead again? That's my question. Is he gonna drop dead again before Haley gets caught? Will he drop dead? I was hoping today's episode really kind of pissed me off because once we got to the point where they actually were like, oh, he's falling over, the girls are here to catch it, and cool. It's a whole hallucination by Haley, and he's perfectly fine, so they're going to wind up leaving. Then he going to drop dead while Haley's there, and what is she going to do, try to drag his big ass out the house? Like, I need them to get to it already. My God.
Look, you know what?
In Haley's defense, when he was tumbling over, they were sitting there like Haley was in that office when she had gave him that food.
Chelsea started shaking him. I said, Chelsea,
hey,
what are you doing?
Chelsea started hitting him. I mean, how many times is he gonna taste some tea and go, "Ooh, this don't taste right. Ooh, this is strong. Oh, it's natural. Oh, and he gonna
took
keep
that
drinking
damn whiskey to the head today." I said, "Wow!" And then you fresh out. Let's just actually go back to the hospital. Because
knowing good well you ain't supposed to have it.
The way we had to deal with Haley be his goofy ass hype woman was just as if you don't know how to handle your business, as if you can't work out on your own. Clearly he can't. He can't stop dropping dead. He's forever at his office, face down, ass up. He has a pacemaker in his heart, so clearly he can't. Y'all gave us 3 days of her bigging him up in the most goofiest, wannabe YN way possible. I said, Haley, please.
But she told Randy all she gotta do is pump his ego up so he could, and it's working.
And I hate it Bill makes himself look so damn stupid, falling behind this girl. The way that he has no suspicion at all. The way that he is not moving with no type of like, well.
He one of them people to kill the messenger, but I have to admit, Bill looked good as hell when when Naomi, him and Chelsea was sitting on that couch. I was like, damn, Bill look good.
That's the problem. That's the problem. They be looking good and they get us every time. That's the problem.
Bill look good so
Jazz says, I'm loving like the Kill Bill story. Keep going, Haley. My point with it is it has to get to a point where we're not doing the same thing over and over again. He's either going to drop dead or he not. He going into this coma or he not. The back and forth in the purgatory is not going to work for me. Haley, I said, Haley, dump that whole bottle in this damn whiskey and let's get on with it.
Exactly. Let's finish it off because at this point, it is giving 9 lives.
And Chelsea's girlfriend, I mean, come on, catch a clue. I mean, how many CBCs and CMPs and blood draws you going to do before you decide, oh, let me run a poison panel. Maybe he's being poisoned. Maybe it's some toxin. Catch a clue. What kind of freaking neurologist is she?
This is tasteless, odorless, scentless poison. So I ain't gonna necessarily whack. Yeah, I'm not gonna whack Madison just yet. I would love for her to advocate for him to stay his ass into the hospital. I'm tired of him releasing him
down.
I thought that he was gonna be there for much longer.
He gonna leave the hospital as if he just came there for a flu shot.
Right. Exactly.
He don't have a whole machine in his chest like Iron Man or something.
Right, that ain't even put in there correctly yet, and it ain't even stitched up. And then you said, "I'm leaving." Boy, goodbye.
As if I don't know what's best for me, you know. Boy,
you
can't even have a conversation without your heart rate going fast.
A week ago, he said, "Do you think I'm a fool, Caroline?" I said, maybe Caroline don't think it, but I do.
Right. Caroline was like, what's your definition of fool?
I was hollering when
Caroline just looked at him like, I mean, is that a real question?
I mean, right.
Oh, my goodness.
Him not wanting to do rehab was the last straw for me.
Right. Yeah. You leaving. It's outpatient. Don't piss me off. And I'm like, Ashley, I need you to be quicker with it, and I need you to be more detailed. Naomi is his power of attorney. Tell her every damn thing. Tell me all the things.
Oh, I was wondering why she called and told Naomi. I'm about to say, ain't that HIPAA? But I didn't know that she was her power of attorney.
I'm just assuming because I'm my dad's power of attorney. I'm just assuming.
Oh, okay.
They didn't never say that. I'm assuming.
Now you got to tell mama like Haley, child.
Not no more.
Oh, okay. Hence the power of attorney, the POA.
Look, I hope Haley ain't the power of attorney because, yeah, no.
So I feel like that's something that's in the works. That's going to be a full. Like, there's some other things that Haley can't possibly know about that's going to make this way harder than what she thought it was going to be. Sutsy says the Kill Bill storyline has about 50 acts. It's time to land the plane once and for real. Haley just poured a whole bottle in that liquor he drank right out the hospital, bruh. Please, you still doing drip drop, drippity drop. We need the whole bottle. Absolutely. And then the girls being there, if he would have really fell over and like that would have been it while they were there, we would have been set for at least the next 3 weeks. Bill go into a coma. The girls have to drag him out of there. She trying to put the girls out while he's in a crisis. So much stuff just starts to get on Bill.
When they came, thanks for calling. And Bill just like, he should have been like, bitch, leave them alone. Like, gone.
Naomi has
the day that Chelsea got kidnapped and you just, Haley is getting out of control.
She is. Naomi has the key, like has the little punch code in, so it's a wrap now. And they better ever change it, and she better ever give it back. Phil's pissing me off. Right, all this back and forth. Jazz says, I don't get why everyone expects people to jump to the conclusion that he's being poisoned. Who would assume that? You're right. Nobody would, which is why they not.
And they ain't got nothing on that. They should think something else is going on.
They should be thinking something. Yeah, they should be thinking something. They might not be saying poison.
you know why I
And
would think so?
also, where the hell is what was the private detective's name? Why is he not on Haley yet?
Cause Bill ain't shit. But when what's her name? What's the Chelsea? Remember last week Chelsea told him that when she was saying that she was happy that he wasn't having a baby. And she was like, cause I don't a baby would tie you to Haley permanently. And she was like, she want him free to be on his grind and the hell with everything else. And he seemed happy when she said that.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
But I also think with this whole storyline, which is
Mhm.
redundant, it's like, okay, we get it. Is he gonna die yet? No. Okay. Um the thing that ticks me off is they're doing it in the open. No one is paying attention. Like she's literally taking it out of her boobs in front of everybody and putting it in. Ain't nobody seen this. Like
I know with the blinds open, everything, the door cracked, everything. I'm
Yeah.
like, come on.
That's why
Come
I need.
on.
That's
Pull
why I
out of
need the
those
private
boobs
detective. Like
anywhere.
I need
I don't
Bill
know about
to tell Naomi that he had a private detective on his mama, and then she found out about who he is on her mama, and she found out who he is, and then she puts him on Haley. Like I need that. Like yeah, she gonna get some fallout because Dani gonna come in here with another golf club. Like why you have a private detective on me and my man? But it's a means to a damn end. We need him on it because we need somebody to see something tangible.
I don't know why you didn't take Joey's advice.
And get a second and third opinion. I don't
Yeah,
know why
I want
either.
to
I thought
know
they was going to do something with
because
that.
it's coming up that he's supposed to see them together this week, and I think he gonna go back to Joey. Like, what with your worker? All this around my wife.
Yeah. You're right. So, who we think is going to catch Haley?
Probably Naomi.
I don't think it's gonna be Naomi.
Naomi,
She got
I
the
think it's gonna be
code.
Joey.
She not with
Yeah.
it. She not with it. No.
I think it's gonna be Joey. I think it's gonna be Joey
I definitely think it's gonna be Joey.
because Joey know about that fake beat up at the or robbery at the at Uptown. He knows about her and what's his name, Sammy. He Joey knows a lot, and I don't. Do y'all think Joey done put the pieces together,
Joey
or do
been
y'all
them.
really think that he think that Sammy messing with her?
No, I think
Randy,
Joey
I mean.
pieces together because like he's asking the right questions. He's like when he pulled Haley in, he basically told her, and she's like, "You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know me." And I was like, "Girl, we could smell it."
In that
Like,
elevator scene, he's like, "Are you going down?"
Going down.
Like,
Joey
going
ain't
down
no.
to hell with
He
Only
me.
is
person I like
funny.
him calling is her.
I
It's
find
Joey.
myself cracking up, like laughing out loud at Joey often. He's
Yes.
hilarious.
She keeps pushing Joey's buttons, so I think he's gonna figure it out. 'Cause
Oh,
I don't think that he's figured it out yet, but I think that he knows that they're more than just I don't think that he believes they're having sex with one another, but he knows it's
Yeah.
something.
else. Yeah. I think who will probably find out, it might be Dani or it could be Kat.
I don't want it
It
to be
ain't gonna be
Danny.
Dani.
At this point, Dani
It don't want it to
can't.
be
Danny.
Danny.
Danny got a fallback. Ooh, my girl got a
She got to.
fallback.
I don't want her to find out.
I think it's
Yeah,
gonna be
I
Kat.
would think either Joey or I will go with Kat, Joey or Kat.
Yeah, Cat. Cat is a good one. Yeah.
Cat would be a good
Kat
one.
ain't-
If
Kat
Danny is
might
the one
go
who
to
finds it
Joey
out,
about,
nobody's gonna take
Tammy.
it serious. If Danny's the one who comes with all the truth, nobody's
Yeah.
taking it serious.
Yeah, they won't.
Yeah.
If Kat finds out either. Really, to be honest.
No, he gonna believe Kat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he'll
would
believe
believe
Kat.
Cat for sure.
Kat gonna confirm with Joey. I think Kat gonna go to Joey because now she cool with Joey. She kind of not cool with him, but since the Chelsea stuff, she's probably gonna go to Joey because Randy works for Joey, and now she know that's one of Joey's people, and she's gonna go to him saying little stuff, and Joey gonna put some pieces together too.
Yeah,
Mm.
I can see that. I can see Kat and Joey trying to figure it out.
Definitely. Because I need them to hurry up and catch her. I'm tired of this.
Period.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
But
Danny
me
what
too.
y'all
stay
think
away,
is gonna
y'all?
happen though? But what do y'all think is gonna happen if he do catch her? What do y'all think on? Because he done said a lot of stuff in front of her, and she done heard a lot of illegal stuff too.
Mm. I don't know about that, but do y'all think that can Danny stay away from this situation and Bill?
Oh my god!
She needs to, but I don't think she will. She needs to, but I don't think she will.
I don't think she will either.
On that though. I have my own thoughts
Ooh,
on
That talk she had with Anita and them today. That
it.
Anita was just, I mean, just giving it to her like he wasn't so sweet when he was, doing that to you. So why you care about him being the fool?
Child.
I
He
keep
didn't
going
have on
back
no
to
kid gloves.
Naomi discovering that she faked that miscarriage. And it'll be just sweet
Gonna
justice
say
for her
something.
because she got deceived thinking that she met a friend and all this. So it'll be like a full circle moment for Naomi if she's the one. She sneak in the house, she go in the house, we get something, say she getting something for Bill or something, and then she catch Haley on the phone talking to her cousin, talking about, yeah, I gave him some more sacred drops. He should be dead by midnight or whatever. She may catch her. I just think
I
it'll be
want
full
that to be
circle
the
moment for
case,
her.
but I don't know. After today and watching Naomi say, "You want to come, Mom?" No, she don't need to come with you to go
Yeah,
visit your daddy. I said,
they
Naomi,
got on my
I'm gonna go
nerves.
ahead and let you go, girl. I'm gonna let you go. You got
But
all the
that
pieces
is
that we
also the
need.
problem.
But you and your sister
They gotta
also
go.
default to your mama, and you need to stop defaulting to your mama when it comes to your daddy. They're not together anymore.
But that's
Yeah.
also
I think they think it
because the
brings joy
girls
to
are
Bill.
always like that. The girls are
It
always
do
be
bring
like,
joy to Bill, but your mama cannot handle it, and you know it.
they do know that, and they keep even Chelsea. Chelsea's like, "Mom, we really need you here," and guess what? She had to come.
She was struggling today because she really wanted to go see Bill at the house. She was struggling today. You could tell.
I think
Danny
she did.
was.
What
I don't know.
about
I don't
with
think she can stay away, y'all.
Jacob ain't gonna be the one either. Because when Kat went to him about
Oh my
Allison
God.
in that jail, he like, she's in a hospital. Phone's in
Jacob is
the
so
hospital
clueless.
all day. And like, Jacob a detective? When?
I mean, come
He
on.
just really great at being kind and integrous, and he is fine, y'all.
With
That
his fine self.
he just so fine. Lord.
Too fine to keep staring at.
And
I
I've
need
missed
him
them. I have let's deviate a little bit real quick. I have missed watching Jacob and Kat interact. But
Yes.
today's episode kind of pissed me off because and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to liberate myself, but I don't necessarily know if I want to be free actually. The way that Kat goes so hard for everybody and the way that they pay her ass dust in return pisses me off. Kat is going up about you having a couple nightmares on some that happened a year ago. You have an inkling that this girl was calling from the spooky corner of your damn closet, and she ready to kick the damn door in and see what's there. She answer her phone. She going to police stations, and y'all don't even give her the benefit of the doubt when she brings up her intuition. Y'all don't even give her a moment of consideration when she says, you know what, something don't feel right here, or actually I don't want to talk about this. You don't want to talk about it, fine. I'm gonna do a live stream with the hoe. Like, watching Kat go so hard, it made my heart smile because this is who I have known her to be, and this is why I really, really love her as a character. But then it just makes me so aggravated because she does not get this in return, ever.
No,
Yep. You're right.
she don't.
And it's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
She scrubbed whatever the hell she had going on the rest of the day, and she like, Jacob, if you better call them or I'm going to the damn mental hospital. Like, that's the energy that she had. But Chelsea got, well, you might want to just go in and get over this thing with your half sister because she is your half sister. The way that Kat goes up for Chelsea should be ready to whoop Eva's ass on command if that's what the girl wanted.
God, Chelsea's such an airhead. Sometimes I just want to just, oh my God.
So you know how they describe Kat and how they basically say Kat is the like spoiled one and all that? No, that is Chelsea.
Hello? The the
Let
terrible
her-
Still.
characterization is still pissing me off because I'm just like, yo, Kat gets this horrible rap. Meanwhile, she's the most loyal, the most integrous, the most honest, even when it is going to bother her. She's honest even when it makes her look bad. She going to
Yeah.
always tell you hoes the truth.
And
Yeah.
Chelsea also made that vow at the hospital that she was going to have her back more. And then
Yeah.
she turned around and had the interview with Eva. And, Eva, she's looking at Eva different. How you look in a different way like she did something? She received the deliver. She didn't give it.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
And then
But see,
talk about her with Naomi, just talking down about her and rolling their eyes
That
like she's
was,
stupid or
yeah.
something. I was like, oh my God, if I could double slap both of them at the same time, just
But-
Like it's cool until they need her.
right, because Chelsea, even with her, like sitting there and talking about how she was gonna have cats back, we all knew that wasn't gonna happen. But also the other thing is she's selfish because when she was like, my mom, she has the BRCA gene and so does Naomi, and I have nothing. And Kat gave a little. Girl, if you don't shut up. She did
read
that
a book.
for her. She did not do that because she actually cared. She did that for a
Chelsea
selfish
talk.
reason. And y'all can't tell me nothing different. Oh, I can't stand it.
Like Legally Blonde. Like,
Yes.
oh,
Understand why they do this. Chelsea.
hey. Okay, Chelsea, congratulations. You free of everything.
For real. They talk about that's Cat. No, that's not. That
Not
is
at
Kat.
And they
all.
also didn't get kidnapped by Allison. Why I tell, but go on.
Right.
Go
Listen.
on. Okay.
Chelsea.
That was a little pivot. All right, y'all. All right, we gotta get off of our girl Cat. But I'm always go up for her, and in the way I'm like, I feel like it's not broke in my brain. That's like not the right words. But the lens that I watch the show on now, I am so hypersensitive to how everything affects Kat that it's even clearer now to me how terrible she is treated.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, are we done with the Kill Bill plot of it all so we could talk about y'all's girl? She my girl
wish
too,
they
but
were-
Dani, well, actually, technically, this topic is about Andre's ass because at this point, it gets to a point. You done said all that you wanted to say about Kat, and you let that little white woman rub all on you and kiss all on your mouth. Okay. You just as
And
bad as
for
Dani,
why?
if not worse. And I don't want to say that he's worse because then they're gonna be like, "Oh, Erica, you're just biased and you don't want to be." Da, 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 da. I don't know. So I ain't gonna say he
Looking like that
is
and
worse.
looking like that.
Erica, be biased then, because girl, don't know. You was right. You right.
Right, you're right.
Absolutely.
Like
Because
he act
what
like a helpless little boy. Like he don't know what to do. I mean,
Yes.
go tell Dani
If
what
you
the hell's
have-
going
Like,
on.
what? Oh.
If you have me smiling in the heifer face that's kissing you
Right.
in the mouth, I'm gonna whip her ass and then I'm coming to whip your ass.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
And for you to
Facts.
just act like it was nothing, and Dani right there just looking, she didn't. You could tell Dani wasn't. She was like she just felt like Heather was good and
That's right. They're
Make
looking
it-
simple.
right. It was awkward. I was like, wow.
And you
really didn't
immediately
look nothing.
leave and go see
Right.
her.
Yes.
What do you think gonna happen going to her hotel room? Like they just gonna talk about old times and kick it and just like she made it pretty clear what she wants from him. And his
Right.
dumbass
He wants her
like he
to
can't speak, he
to
can't
her.
think.
If
God.
you
So is
think
that
this
what
is
we
gonna
saying?
be another way, I'll go right to my wife. Then go to your wife. Like that's not threatening her.
And what do y'all think that she wants in exchange for her silence? Because it read sex to me.
Yeah, I
Child.
read that.
Yes, and yes, and more.
Pleasure.
Yes, that's exactly
Pleasure.
what she.
Yep.
The heifer was over here putting her boobs out and shit. Like, girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere, that man don't want you. He done already told you he got a wife. Back
He
your
don't
ass.
act like he ain't want her. What? Like what?
He
So
didn't.
if she don't do
Yeah.
what, then you was gonna go and tell Dani because when she gave you that ultimatum, what she wanted, and then why you didn't say I'm just gonna go tell my wife because I'm not doing that? Like
I know. I know.
That Richardson gene kicked in. Him and his
Girl.
uncle.
Exactly.
became Ted.
But y'all, this is why I got a confirmation when he said, if you are just gonna go tell her, I'm gonna go tell her now. I said, see, this is exactly how Dani gets out of sleeping with Bill in that elevator. You tell him first, you gonna keep your husband. Somebody else tell him that you not gonna keep your husband.
I think Vanessa is gonna tell Heather that Dani slept with Bill.
100%.
Oh yeah, that's
100%.
definitely happening. Yeah, that's definitely happening.
But do we
She can't hold
agree?
water.
Are we all in agreement that Andre is just as bad as Dani, if not worse, for how he
Yes.
handling this Heather thing? No, he ain't stick parts of him and parts of her yet, but he has yet to stop this lady from feeling all on him after she done kissed him in the mouth.
Yes, I agree.
No, if he worse than Dani, but he just I don't. Maybe it's not just she wants some of that thing in the bedroom again, because it's something else. He weird. Andre is weird to me.
For real. He
I said it
is.
last week.
Like he's
I said it
dressed.
last week. I said it last week.
With those like pull up pants he wears all the time, like he get it for Toys R Us or something.
Like, look at my body.
He just got a short torso, y'all. I've
Yes.
actually
He's
those
little.
he actually is pretty
Well,
fashionable.
he
He
got
has a very
legs,
short
too. They ain't
torso.
that long either.
Compared to his body, his legs are long, but he's a shorter man with a short torso.
Something. Well, they need to quit tucking them shirts in, because it make him look like he only got a chest and no stomach part or nothing. And I'm just sick of them outfits. They look metro, and they
Like
look.
he about
That's
to
why
give
I
a
thought
book
that Heather
report or
was gonna be a
something.
man.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a man that he was talking about.
You and Toy, I can't.
It was gonna be a man.
I never
They
thought it was
never
gonna be
said
a
what
man,
sex
but
the
okay.
person was.
I
It would have been
cannot.
better. I'm gonna be
Y'all
honest.
are hilarious.
It would have been way better if we saw it was a man. It'd been like, oh damn, Andre, we didn't know.
Jazz,
Right.
I
Jazz
wouldn't have been
says no
surprised.
way.
Not the way he dressed. I wouldn't have been surprised. Them pants.
Y'all could
look,
tell you don't live in. You're not. Toy, you might be in New York. You in New York?
No, I'm in Arizona, but I do have family who is from New York, so I know. What
You
you're
can
talking
tell
about.
y'all not in New York or LA, because Andre don't look no different than a lot of the black men walking around here.
Oh
No,
yeah,
that's
then I wouldn't want to be there, because pull them damn pants down. Like no, like pull them to your waist, like not all the way up and over your belly button. We're not doing that.
Lord, Jazz said, no way Andre is worse than Dani. She literally rolled that man in the elevator. She said, I don't even like Andre, but I want him to keep lying to Dani. She deserves it. Dang. Now she deserves it. Okay.
Well, she did say Team Haley in the chat. Jazz is Team Haley, so she said
But that's
Dani need
because she
everything.
likes the she thinks that Haley's fine, which she is, but then she likes the drama because Haley is the only one kind of like really doing anything. Okay, so I feel you, Jazz, right? Like, I do think that Dani deserves a little bit of something, but when you get to the point of putting me in a position to yuck it up with the hoe that you cheating with, that's where I draw the line. She's not putting Bill and him in the same place and like getting them to play, like allowing them to be friends and like Kiki, and she's all like, yeah, she's so great and she's so different than her brother. Like, oh, she is everything. Like, she is positioning Heather in her mind to be the next little white best friend.
I don't know about
Erica,
that.
we got to pull your coattail a little
Wait,
bit.
why?
Okay?
Danny tried to make Bill and Andre friends.
She's not putting them in a position, but they are all they're in a position to where she know Bill's taunts her husband, and also that she know now that her husband is feeling a way about him, and she know what she did with him, and she know that Andre not
100%
crazy for this thought, right?
But the difference is though, the difference that y'all are not
gaslighting the other week.
Wait a minute.
The difference though, y'all, is that she's actually befriending Heather. Like, she is becoming best friends with Heather. Andre is not friends with Bill.
That's true.
That's my
That's
issue.
true,
My issue is that, like, both of them are lying. Both of them need to tell the truth. My point is, the moment that you allow me to look like a fool twofold because I am befriending this hoe, That's where it
Right.
gets to me to be really, really diabolical. Like, it's one thing
Yep.
for you to cheat on me. It's one thing for you to play. But if you let me play myself with this and she's laughing in my face while I'm talking about, oh, she's the greatest thing since sliced bread, I'm whooping everybody's ass. Because you ain't had to
And you
do that.
kissing her?
You
Yep,
didn't have to
you
do
kissing
that.
her.
You could have told me,
Mhm.
even if you don't tell me the truth, because you want to keep the lie going, stay away from her. You got to say
But
something.
I do agree with you. However, I also think that with the whole situation with Andre and Dani, the thing about it is Bill still acts like he's Dani's wife. And Dani does not do anything to stop that from happening. Like, that man literally rolled up in the house like he still lived here. So
That's not
you know
true
what
though,
I'm saying?
Toy. That's not true. She checked him. She told him that he could not be coming by unannounced and all of that. That Andre lived. They had a whole episode of that.
That was before the elevator,
That was
though.
before all of this, and then he walks around like Dani is still his.
I'm not saying
Like
any
he
of that
told
is right.
Andre
Y'all are
in
making
hospital.
false
When I
equivalencies
say
here.
jump,
I'm
she
not
come
saying
running.
any
When
of
I
that
say
is right.
jump, she say how
When
high.
I say
I know
that
you're
this is a
saying
problem
right.
for her to be friends with Heather, him to see it, for him to know, like, she literally communicated in that moment. She is nothing like her brother. She is amazing. I want to spend more time with her. And he says nothing that is completely different than Dani lying about Bill. That is completely different, because every single time that Andre sees Bill, he justifiably has smoke for him, and she also is not going behind Andre's back and like, oh, well, just don't pay no attention to my husband either. Like, she's not doing any of those things.
And we know Heather is a killer as well. So
Oh, for real?
You're not
She
going to
crazy
tell.
as hell.
You're not going to tell her, oh,
Yeah.
I slept with her and she knows about it, so she's playing in your face. And you're going to go in the back and try to make a backdoor deal and offer up your body in order to submit a deal to not tell me. It's not the same, y'all. It's not.
yeah,
It's not the same at all.
Heather's dangerous. Heather is dangerous.
Yeah,
At one
Heather
time,
is.
it's never gonna be enough for her. She gonna want this
Yep.
all
Bill
the
is
time.
diabolical for sure, but Andre is not in the same position as what Andre has Dani in.
Yeah, Heather is crazy, and like y'all were saying, she's not gonna want to just do it one time with Andre. She's gonna want more than one time.
And
And
she
the way
wouldn't
that
blink
everybody's
twice
talking
trying to
about,
kill
he
Dani.
feels like, oh, he's so scared. He's so
Yeah.
scared. You so scared that you refuse to warn her from yucking it up with this girl and going to brunch every day?
That's
She
true.
might be even scared of Dani. I still think that I still feel like in some way it's not the exact same situation, but it's still the same kind of concept in different ways, because you slept with Bill and you have and he's Andre,
Right,
you
but that's
up at
the lie,
hospital
right?
talking about you his wife.
The
All of that. I
the
mean,
thing
you're
that's the
running to
same
his
is the
beck and
lie.
call.
The lie is the same. You
The
slept with him and
deception.
you not saying
They're both
anything.
deceiving each
You
other.
kissed her, she
Okay, then
rubbing
that's
on you,
what.
they ain't saying anything. My point is, he took it to the next level now that he knows the context and he's letting Dani walk into this trap. That part is,
You're
to
right.
me, is absolutely the hell not.
He knows the
Yeah,
woman
but
that
Bill is
Heather
not
is.
gonna hurt him besides
Yeah.
his
At
feelings.
all.
Yeah, he knows the kind of woman
Bill
Heather
couldn't
is,
hurt
and
him
is
if he
still not
wanted
saying
to.
anything.
Vernon would have a problem with that. Dani has no safeguards. Vanessa ain't stopping no bullet. Vanessa ain't helping this girl.
No, she is not gonna jump in front of that bullet.
Andre
But do
has
y'all
put
think
Dani
that
in
Heather
such a
and
compromised position. It's ridiculous. And it's sad because on the surface, Dani's behavior, Dani's cheating is worse, like on the surface. But Dani wound up more compromised than Andre is.
Yep, exactly.
Do y'all think that Heather has a crush on Vanessa?
No.
No.
I don't think that she likes her
She's
at
got
all.
some other diabolical
Nah.
plan, and I'm here for it.
I think that's just a part of her plan to like try to get to know her really well.
She just pimping her for
Try to get
info.
in.
And she
Yeah.
wants
But
to
the
take
way
over
that
Joey's
Joey-
business is what she wants to do ultimately.
I don't
is
think that she
take
respects
over.
Heather, let alone, Vanessa.
Vanessa,
So
yeah,
she's
she
definitely
doesn't.
not attracted to her.
No.
But I want to
Y'all
know, do
didn't
y'all
get
think
that
that Andre
from
is
Dummy
attracted
Conversation?
to... Do y'all think that Andre is attracted to Heather?
I guess he used to be.
But is he now?
His
Because
in his
I'm
hound dog
struggling.
days, he was.
I'm struggling with how he's responding now. Like he's letting her
I don't
rub all up
agree.
on him. He has these moments of like pause and like, oh, and I'm like, are you pausing because you are aroused? Are you
he's
pausing
acting
because you
like
scared?
he's having a problem resisting her or something, but it's not given like she's irresistible. It's I don't know what they used to do. Lines off each other. What's wrong with Andre? Is weird.
Say you said it's giving chemical attraction.
Right.
Like it's like the way when she touch him, the way he be looking, it's like he cannot resist her, but at the same time, it's like she's not irresistible to him. So what is going on? Like that's what I'm saying. Like that y'all used to do lines off each other, and then it just used to be that good. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
Maybe it's the
Russian
power
roulette
she
or
has
something
that
with
he's
it?
so
I don't know.
attracted to. You know,
Right.
it's
So
the
we don't
power
know.
supposedly
We're
she has.
torn. We're
I
torn.
Yeah, I'm
think
torn.
I
I'm
don't
torn.
think that he's actually attracted to Heather. I'm gonna be honest, only because maybe I'm the only one. See fear because once again the uncomfortableness that this man has. Like, look at his body language. His body language don't even look like he really wants to be there. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, person in those messages, like you could see it in his eyes, like, oh shit. Ooh, like, you know what I mean?
So okay, y'all can't drop no more S bombs and no more B's.
Excuse my language. I'm sorry, Erica.
I let 2 of them slide each, y'all.
I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is, I do
Strike
think
3, we out.
right. No, I do think in his head is like, oh crap. You know, see, I said, oh crap. Oh crap. He, what is going on? I think he's more afraid because even listening to the FBI agent and he's like, yo, she's dangerous. I think he's seen something, like maybe she killed
So
somebody.
why does he let her rub on him like that?
He
Girl,
terrified if he did. I guess she gonna unalive him.
right. And then there's
You done seen all her dirty work. You know, he done seen that she. Yeah,
because
she, he done seen that she's not past, unaliving people.
yeah.
So he's fawning in these moments. That's what y'all telling me. He's fawning.
Even when she touches him, he's like it, you can see it. His face is not like, oh girl, do it again. His face look like, oh god.
I don't know what his face looked like, honestly. That's why I asked. I'm like, I can't tell. I can't read you, sir. Your eyes keep bugging out. I can't tell if it's you bugging out because you're scared or you bugging out because you low key want to do it again. Are you fighting? Are you fighting your lesser man because you want to be the man that you've built yourself up to be in this marriage, but you really wouldn't mind hopping on that one more time? Like, I can't tell. I really can't.
I get what you're saying, but yeah, I definitely
not
don't
fighting little Dre. He is little Andre. I think he's attracted to
okay. Are they?
They
My last question in the Andre is just as bad as Dani. Are they even now?
No.
Absolutely.
Even though he got her more exposed than he is?
No,
because Dani's been kissing all up on Bill before the damn
several
elevator.
times.
Then on
Y'all
top of
cannot,
that,
once and for all, y'all cannot charge every last kiss to the Bill because only one of those kisses happened after they decided to commit to one another. The ones before that, they communicated they were open and they were allowed to do whatever with the people that they were also seeing at that time. And I am so sick of everybody in the comments like, she kissed him 3-4 times. Only one of those ones happened. And then you got me out here advocating for a damn cheater. The one is a problem, but y'all also can't just rewrite history because it sounds better and it just sounds worse.
Well, she did confess it. I would say this. She did confess it. And listen, I'm a Dani fan, okay? Dani down. However, I'm a admit when my girl is wrong. She did confess it. However.
No, there's one that she didn't confess. And that's the one I'm talking about.
No, she confessed. Well, yeah, she didn't confess the one when they were in the law office, but she did confess to Andre that she kissed Bill. What I'm saying is with the whole situation of how she is running to Bill every single time That is not good. Like, girl, what about your marriage? Like, you're not worried about Andre. You're not worried about how he like. I mean, she's worried about how he feels, but she's really not because she keeps doing it. She keeps going. And she's like, I know how my husband feels, but I'm gonna keep going to Bill. I know how my husband feels, but I'm gonna keep going to Bill. Like,
now you know she ain't saying that now. To she just realized that she was obtuse. She just realized that she was being obtuse. She's like, oh my God. Like, yes, Dani. Yes. Get some wits about you, heifer. Hey, Jazz. Welcome in. Your first time calling in. I was wondering when you was going to pop that cherry and call in. I know you ready to get some lashings. Can you hear us, Jazz? You got to unmute. Okay, while Jazz works it out, let me read some of the comments. Aaliyah says Andre was scared. No, he didn't cheat. Andre hasn't cheated. Did he not kiss that lady in the mouth?
He sure did. He sure did. Let her stinky fingers all up in his lips and stuff.
Jazz, whenever you unmute, we gon' give you the floor, boo. You might be doing something though. Men Tony Jackson says yes because it seems like he has a problem resisting Heather and even agreeing to go to the hotel room, keep meeting Heather, which just should come clean with Dani and he doesn't have to alert Heather. Hello? KB says Dani my girl, but she's not getting off the hook that easily. I don't know, man. I feel like Andre, if he keep going down this road, he gonna make a real good argument for her to get off the hook. Heather's gonna have her ass strung up by the rafters, Allison style somewhere, and she ain't none the wise of why she there. And it's gonna be Andre with the family. We gotta bring my wife home. They finally save her, and you find out that she did this because you wouldn't give up the goods, and you knew this hoe all along, and you could have told her back in Orphe Jeans, and you didn't. I don't know. I'm not a cheater, but if I go through that. And my man look at me crazy after I cheat on him. Don't tell me nothing. This lady done strung me up like some Christmas lights.
The priest is not gonna like that. The priest is not gonna like that.
It's the level of danger that he's put her in. You know, it's a complete different level of danger. And Andre's way worse than this. They're both being deceptive. That they both cheated in their own ways, but just Heather and her diabolical nature just ups this way more serious than anything Bill and his ego is doing right now.
But he knew that when she sent that champagne or that wine.
Mm-hmm. And he should have told her then. There's this crazy chick that I used to know in England, and I think she's trying to stalk me.
I am buying bottles of wine at your that your old home sent you.
When he seen her drinking
that wine, he should have told her that night and threw that in the garbage. He should have told her right then and there.
And man. And
I mean,
just gave
tried to tell her that one time, but Chelsea had, two times. But Chelsea had came in, and somebody else had came in, and all that other stuff. However, he needs to tell her. He needs to tell her what's going on. If she's so dangerous, then Dani needs to know that.
Christina Edwards says that she still hid two other kisses.
Right?
Hold on 1 second. Christina Edwards says she still hid the other two kisses. Y'all cannot count those against her because they decided that they were going to be able to do whatever. So while she was down at the law firm kissing on Bill, he was turning his apartment into Paris. Like
with Ashley, thank you.
Like y'all gonna have to wake that up. They literally talked to one another and said that we're in this.
No.
We did not do that. No. We gonna get this history
that was she was turning the Paris and that stuff into Paris before they got married.
Way before,
right. But the kisses happened before. The two kisses that they're talking about, that's the ones that happened before. I said it is one. Okay. Pause. There's one kiss after they were married and after they committed to like staying with one another. That still happened. That she owes him a reveal about. I was beating her over the head about it for forever, and it never got brought up. The ones before that were before they decided to commit to one another, even while they were married, and while they were also just messing around, and Dani was playing around with the idea of being jealous. Those are the two that I'm talking about that you cannot actually tack on her bill, because Andre was also doing his thing with Ashley at the time. Up until that point, they literally had a conversation, and they said they literally gave each other passes. Her for figuring out what this was with Bill and whatever the dalliances look like as she's dancing around it, and him as he's figuring out what was going on with Ashley. So if you're going to tack on every last kiss that Dani gave to Bill, then you also need to point out every last time Andre ran up after Ashley's ass and was rubbing all up on her and trying to get her to be with that man while she was also tap dancing around another relationship.
But I'm only talking about when they were married. I'm not talking about.
I was addressing Christina, Toy. I was addressing the comment.
Did she kiss him after before they was married? I don't remember her kissing him before they were married.
Yes, she did.
She did, but the second kiss when she gave Bill the key, she thought they were gonna end it that night. Because remember they met up back up at the bar that night. She thought they were gonna end it, but they end up not ending it. So I think that
But she didn't kiss him after she confessed to had kissing Bill, right? She didn't kiss beside the elevator.
Yeah, she did.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
She kissed him as like a goodbye type of thing.
Again.
And Andre was on no, she didn't tell Andre about this one. And Andre was on a shoot, I think, in New York.
Yeah, that's when he came back from the shoot. She told him.
That's no, she didn't tell him about this one.
She told him about
that like a kid.
She did tell him about one of them, but it wasn't that one. No.
But I wouldn't consider that a kiss, because that was just like I don't think they didn't tongue each other down. That was like a bye.
Well, but to be technical, like there's technically one miscellaneous kiss that she definitely still owes him like knowledge of that she never revealed. The other ones, y'all gonna have to charge that to the game, and they belong to Bangkok now because they were both doing a damn thing.
No, I was never gonna get a kiss. I don't think she owed him that one. I like I said, that's why I didn't think that she even kissed him after that.
Tay, we can't say that she don't owe him that one, because that means that he won't owe Heather. I mean, he won't owe her to know about Heather putting her damn mouth on him.
Heather and Andre were kissing on the lips. That what she did to Bill that time when she was like deuces. That I don't know why
they
she
kissed
even
on the
did
lips,
it, but I don't.
They kissed on the lips.
They kissed on the lips now.
Watch this episode. Give me the episode because I don't remember this at all. I should be zoning out sometimes.
Yeah, Kay's talking about it. It's the kiss that Tomas saw when this is the kiss that got him junior partner.
Oh yeah, that was a kiss. But I thought she confessed after that.
No, she didn't.
That was a kiss.
She didn't.
She didn't.
Oh, the shaved head when she was when he could rock a shaved head. Yeah.
Y'all think Tomas gonna tell Haley about Bill and Danny?
No,
Tomas like, y'all got me messed up.
I don't want Tomas to say nothing but I quit. Hey, Aaliyah.
Sick of Tomas.
He would do something stupid like that.
He need to go.
He need to be fired.
Hold on, y'all. Aaliyah, welcome in, boo. Can you hear us? I don't know what's going on, child. Jazz, try to come back in. You ain't try to come back in. I don't know what was going on. And Aaliyah, you are on. Whenever you want to chime in. Okay, what were y'all saying?
I know she had like an emotional thing with Bill though, because like while Andre was gone, she was all dressed up and stuff, and he was like, "Damn, you trying to get me to do something with you?" And I was like, Dani.
After we know the backstory of how he treated her, when they showed that, and I don't get why Dani keeps going back to that man after she found him in her bed with that thing, Haley.
Exactly.
And how did he get it?
Unfortunately, y'all, I am reading a lot, and I feel like the universe works really interestingly with me, because I get certain things get put in front of me at the perfect time. A lot of the things, both fiction and nonfiction, that I'm reading right now is speaking about our amazing ability to self-sabotage, but specifically in how we find comfort in chaos, and how our like reptilian brain as humans rationalizes terrible decisions because they seem less daunting, less scary, less grand than the unknown. So I'm starting now to like reposition Dani and how she navigates Bill with that particular lens, and I'm starting to get it. Like I get, like I don't love it, I don't agree with it, um, and I would hope that at her age she would have cultivated certain things over a course of time to help her be able to better navigate this. But because she spent all of the time, that even if I'm looking at her life versus my life and I'm like approaching her age, right? I've spent more of that time single and able to like navigate and learn by experience and like take my licks and like pull myself together. She stayed with this man, found comfort in the chaos of this man. I could totally understand now meeting Andre, falling in love, and experiencing a love that she didn't even know could exist, and being scared to death if Bill's love, which she thought was the greatest love of all, hurt her in the way that it did, broke her in the way that it did, and somehow she survived it. And now she's with Andre, and his love is even greater, even better, more robust, more clear. She feels fully seen. I feel like there is something that makes sense in your brain. It's like, well, if that man didn't even love me to the capacity of this one, and he broke me that way, this one might kill me. And it's not something that you say in those words, but it's the things that your brain subconsciously like rationalizes and puts you on a path to like make stupid decisions because of that.
So like self-sabotaging basically is what you're saying. Like she's basically sabotaging her
But I feel like
relationship with.
self-sabotaging sanitizes it a little bit too much. There's something psychologically that happens with us where we are constantly seeking comfort, and we're constantly seeking what we know. And like for me, like the books that I'm reading, I'm like, okay, why can't I stick to some of the great habits that I love, in reference to like getting up at a certain time and my 4 miles a day and the this and the that. And part of the psychology behind it is because of what comes with that. Some of it I know comes like, oh, you'll be fitter, oh, you'll be healthier. But then also in the career that I am, in where I am, it also comes with more visibility, which that creates a different thing of like, and then what comes with more disability? Oh God, what does your life look like then? But you know what it looks like to sleep in and not work out. You know what it like. Your life ain't that damn bad doing all of the regular little low vibrational things that you do on a day-to-day basis. So it's less about you actively self-sabotaging and more about just our natural inclination to choose what we know and to choose what's comfortable first and foremost, and how much work it takes to do the opposite.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I think that is what it is too. To be honest, that actually makes sense because she's actually said that before, Dani.
So at what point does she get to the point to where she is deciding, I need to get off this ride because this continuous triggering and trauma is just reigniting the past, and it's like she's in this loop where everything is it's just Groundhog's Day. Every trauma,
I think
you
that
know,
we're in it now. I think that we just happen to be along for the ride with her. Aaliyah, I want to open up space for you to chime in if you
Can you
figured it
hear
out.
me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I keep hearing two different conversations though. So I'm hearing talking.
You got when you're in Discord, you're gonna have to mute the YouTube.
I have YouTube
the
open also.
the YouTube is a little bit behind Discord, so when you're talking in Discord, you're gonna have to mute YouTube. But I'm gonna address Adira really quick, and then I'll give you back the floor. I think that's the hard part for us as the audience, is that we just happen to be going along with Dani on the ride, and it's not a quick thing. So like right now we are a year in, and again, I'm like, oh girl, you're like 40 something, like why don't you know this? And I'm like, but also she's been in this relationship since her 20s, so all the time that I had to like get out of the terrible relationship and get into something else, and then okay, that's not right either, and I don't like that either, and then learn all the things that I don't like and I do deserve, and all of that she has not had. When I think back to my 20s, it took me between 3 and 4 years to let go of a toxic ex. And it took me moving. Okay, Aaliyah, did you want to add? Aaliyah, still there? Well, just jump in, because I think you might still be listening to it on YouTube, which has a little bit of a delay. Anybody else want to chime in on that?
I mean, do y'all think they're writing this towards Heather, putting them both, her and Andre, in like this really traumatizing situation where it's like a life or death situation, to where they finally confess their sins to each other, whatever, right? And they have to get out of the situation alive, you know.
I could
And they
totally see
finally
that.
choose each other, commit to each other. Like, I know that sounds so soapy or whatever, but I'm just trying to figure out like how is this going to end? Like, how is this going to be revealed? And
I can see that.
Me too. I know Joy find out Dani could kiss that 10,000 goodbye.
Hated
I
you.
don't think she worried about it.
Nah.
I think
I think
that's just
Joey
it,
is.
y'all. Like, we literally are watching her go through it. And even when I think back, like, my most toxic ex I was just so in love with. Oh God, it was this man over everything. I personally don't consider this dating, but I mean cheating, but y'all might. This man went to jail, and I accepted his phone calls and took his letters because he was in jail, but I didn't like send things he was requesting of me or like cross any lines. I like maintained a friendship, and that part was like very like, well, he don't have nobody, he needs me. So like, I don't know, I could just think back to time, and it took time. Like, life be happening, you be worried about people's well-being, you want the best for this person, and it's not always like, part of it is the persistence of like, okay, we'll figure it out, and that's keeping you going. But then, at least for me, the other part is I try my best to be true to myself regardless, and I try not to do things out of spite. And a lot of times, if I would have turned my back, or if I would have like let certain things happen, let this fall, it would have felt disingenuous to me, because I would do that for people that I care about, period, and I still care about you. So I think it's confusing, because she definitely just had sex with him in an elevator, and I'm not negating that. But I don't think that every single thing that she does with him is tied to some type of romantic attraction and desire to be with him. Some of it is still the residual, I deeply care about you.
it's like she's trying to hold on to two soul ties at the same time. She's trying to hold on to the one that gravely hurt her to her core, to her soul, but yet she can't let go of the love that they cultivated in their youth. And then she has this new one who is like a renewal in her, in her midlife, and but is a true love, that she never, like you said, never knew before, and that she's still cultivating this new soul tie with this new love. She's trying to hold on to two of them at the same time. I don't know if it's because she wants to try to reconcile what happened in the past somehow, to heal somehow by still associating herself with him, because of her, she always brings her kids, like, oh, I'm doing this for my kids, for my kids. That's why I'm still seeing Bill. There's just something she's trying to heal, something she's trying to get away from that specific soul tie. But yet she is neglecting the other one every time she goes back to that one. So it's like, it's like a foot in the past and a foot in the present. Yeah, it's just a weird time to see her journey right now.
I think she's lying to herself, really, to be honest. I think she's lying to herself. I think she keeps saying, oh, this is for the kids and everything. But really, is it for the kids, Dani? Because once again, I mean, sometimes I do think it's for the kids only because they call her. And they're like,
I'm about to say, I don't think that part is a lie at all. I think that she believes believes that for sure.
Sometimes I do think that she used that as an excuse, but I don't.
But not an excuse to be manipulative. Like, I think that she uses it because she hasn't figured out how to fall out of that position, and it doesn't help that the kids try to keep her there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that that's less of a her she's lying versus her releasing her role. I think she's struggling a lot to release her role in his life. Especially with him not having anybody to be able to cover it.
But what about Bill? Because I'm at this, when he was in the hospital that day, when he was talking to Dani and they was talking, and then Haley came in, Bill had this smug ass look on his face, like, you can go because my bitch, sorry, because my girl here.
Hey.
Please don't drop me. I'm sorry. Like, when I tell you, like, those be the times that, like I was just telling KB in the chat, like, I won't let off Bill's head because when Dani begged him to get back with her and he turned her down and how mean he used to be to her, I can't forget it. But I also see how she feels because Bill is charming at times. Like, and I can see her forget this. This is real life because I can see her forgetting all of that stuff in those moments because of how, like, every time I see Bill with like Naomi and Chelsea, like, I'm just like enamored because
he's so fine.
Yeah,
with
that
him.
Father role.
They laugh and joke with him. Like, Ted gives none of that, and I don't want to bring him up because I don't want to piss everybody off. But they like in those moments, it's like he's like the best dad, but also I still have to remember, like, the best dad wouldn't have slept with his daughter's best friend or friend that she came out with, and then dogged the mother out to him. So in that sense, he's not that much of a good dad in that sense. But it's like, again, I can see why Dani would fall back for it because Bill, he's something else, and he's not in that stance how he was before. Like, he was being so cruel to her, so it was easy to hate him and stuff. But now it seems like even with what's her Haley, how she hates how he is with those girls and stuff. But it's like, Haley, he's like that with you too. Like, besides him being just ain't no good, he's still like, when he in front of them people, he shows up and shows out for his girls.
But that's also part of the problem too, though. That's part of the problem too, Tay, because we have yet to see him cheat on Haley. So he seems so capable. It's like, what the hell happened during this time? Because now you seem to got your mind right.
But it goes back to he didn't, because he's the same person. Because you'll see in the moments how he was talking to Andre. Like, yeah, basically when I tell her to jump, she say how high.
I think that's less about him not having his mind right. Because I feel like and this could be my toxic trait. I'm perfectly fine with that. Even him cheating with Dani doesn't feel like the same of him cheating with them other women when he was with Dani.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
So with the Andre of it all, that to me feels more like he needs to stroke his ego in the moment because he is deeply wounded by Dani being loved properly.
But he knows that hurt Dani. He knows that would hurt Dani.
What do you mean?
He knows that him saying that stuff to Andre would hurt Dani. If Andre was to go and tell Dani what Bill said, he knows that would hurt her and infuriate her. But
as long as he doesn't tell her the truth, that doesn't. Dani's not concerned about any of that. Like Bill hasn't said anything yet. That's like
have to revisit if Andre is the same as her, because if that wouldn't infuriate her, having Bill talk to her husband about her in that manner, like she's his puppet, then that's a problem.
Well, that's your characterization of it. To me, how he describes it, like how he sounds, is like he imbues it with like love. Like he doesn't come out and say, "Oh, she's my puppet." He says, "She's always going to love me. I'm always going to love." Like, so that's how you're taking it.
No, I took it as that too. I took it as that, but I still think
because Dani also says the same thing about Bill.
That she's gonna always love me like this. I think that he know that would hurt Dani too. Like, why would you be saying that to my husband?
But she says the same thing about him.
But he has a snark to it. It's like a manipulative kind of snark to it. Like,
you gotta give me a
like
time
he pulls
code.
her like a puppet. You know what I mean?
You gotta. I mean, we can read into that because we know him, but like to me, when the way that he actually says it, it's more of a dig to Andre than it is to her. Like I cannot think of any moment where he actually described Dani as a fool to Andre.
The way that he was describing another man's wife to that man about him as it relates to him, it was disrespectful.
100%. But you're saying that Dani would be pissed about it, and I'm like, I don't think that she would because she does the same thing.
She does.
Well, her shouldn't and her is two totally different things.
She
doesn't do anything different. She does the exact same thing with Haley. So I'm not. That's the part I can't cop to. Like they do the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't like that she's doing that to Haley now either. I wish she would stop doing that to Haley now too, because you don't want Bill doing that to Andre.
But that's what I'm saying, Toy. I mean, Tay, you don't want Bill doing that to Andre. I don't think that Dani has a problem with it as long as he doesn't reveal the truth. That's my point.
Yeah, because that's her biggest thing.
I think that's playing with fire, and I think she should have.
100%.
I think she should stop doing that with Haley, especially now knowing that y'all have slept together.
It's 100% playing with fire, but she's also fine with it.
You know what?
I'm like, wait a minute now. I give my girl some credit. I'm trying to give her some grace, but she whacking Haley the same way that Bill's ass is whacking Andre.
And I be pissed because I'm tired of her doing that with Haley now, especially since like stop it, because you told Bill not to do that with Andre. So stop it. What's her?
I think I'm gonna forever be fine with it, even though she's being hypocritical in the moment. Because
I would definitely be fine with it.
I'm fine with it because I found you in my bedroom.
I don't like it.
I found you in my bedroom, ho. It is up and it is stuck forever. Forever.
No, I am totally with that because Haley gets no grace from me in no way, shape, or form. But since they done did this together, now I think it's time for her to stop because
she
now
needs to pipe down a little bit. She for sure needs to pipe down a little bit because she get to talking and I'm just like, Dani, now we don't get to talk about cheating no more. We don't get to talk about cheating no more. All right, we gotta move on, y'all. Questionable writing. I think Aaliyah, you're in here. Were you able to work it out? Okay, perfect. You brought up questionable writing, right? Or repetitive?
Yes.
Okay.
Very repetitive.
This is your section.
This is starting to make me feel like either the writers have dementia or they think we do.
I thought you was about to say Tyler Perry was somewhere around.
Jesus.
If they got Tyler Perry somewhere around in that Atlanta street, is on and popping beyond the gates. Count your days.
Well, I
We
feel like
going
they, I
down
feel
to
like they write
protest.
better than Tyler. I don't think that they Tyler Perry bad.
No, when you said repetitive writing, I was like, please don't say TP. Don't say TP.
I think that she means.
No, I don't think it's Tyler Perry bad.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, Leah.
Oh, no, I don't think it's Tyler Perry bad, but there's a lot. I mean, don't you feel like there's weeks where you're like, they just had this conversation, like Haley and Leslie. They keep having the same conversation at the country club. Do you need me to be your friend? You might need me one day. Girl, I don't need you. Just go on.
I don't
It's
think
like,
that's repetitive. I think that's Leslie always invading somebody's space.
Well, it
They need
does.
to
It
stop
does
doing
feel
that.
like we
I
keep
think they
watching
need to
the
stop
similar
repeatedly doing that.
scenes. I think we keep watching similar scenes over and over again. Like if I gotta watch Haley, well, cuz yeah, it didn't work again, but I'm gonna come with it, cuz you know we Philly bred,
Oh my God.
Yeah, the cousins getting on my nerves.
girl.
Haley becomes ultra
They don't even
gangster.
sound like that. My Philly cousins don't even sound like that. Please stop it
They don't.
immediately.
And did Randy say something about some Go Eagles or something the other
Child.
day? I'm like, what is so
Like,
stupid?
what is this about?
I said y'all are forcing this so bad. None of this actually sounds authentic. As a girl from Baltimore, please. Please. But NM985 says we saw Erica Kane and other soap characters go through things for decades, so we may never see Dani get off of this torturous roller coaster. And that's also what I chalk it up to. When I see this like repetitive things, I kind of say, oh, well, I guess this is how soap operas work. But because I don't watch enough of them, I'm like, I might say something here and there, but like for me, the questionable writing came in, and I gave y'all a note of like when Leslie was drunk at Uptown on Friday or Thursday, and they had her call Malone. She called Malone, she called Ted, and she called Eva. Then they flashed to her on Eva's couch. Eva's nowhere to be found. We don't know how the hell she got there. We don't know if anybody else came for her.
Pick her up.
But that's all stuff that we have to assume, and they just left it. They made a point of cutting to Ted, getting the phone call. A point of cutting to Eva, getting the phone call. A point of cutting to Marcel, and then all of a sudden she's on the couch. Eva's not even there giving her no water or nothing.
That's who they were trying to show actually picked her up was Eva.
Child. That to me was, I'm like,
basically told her mama that she ain't worth nothing.
And then what did everybody, Ted, what did you feel about it? Did Ted even answer the phone? Like, we need to know those things. He seemingly standing his ground and giving her the cold shoulder, but did he answer this call? Marcel, he talked about he want her to beg in this episode. I said, Leslie, stern your ass up. Begging for some crusty old Jerry curl wearing ashy ass man.
Living on a boat.
And I wish the hell you would. You could be a demon all the hell you like, but if you don't stand up, this man talking about something he really wants you to beg
all the time.
I mean, it's better than her and Ted. So I guess.
I cannot listen.
Yeah,
I feel like this is where I draw the line, because I wish the hell I would watch a woman get on one knee for that ashy ass man.
That part.
Malone ain't that ashy, and actually,
He literally barked like a dog.
Malone looks like he might have that boat rocking. So
I don't give a damn.
But I wouldn't be begging for. But no, she told him that she would beg for him. So it ain't like he just like get on your knees.
I
and crawl
don't
like
even
a dog.
know how she was still even wet. That man is so disgusting to me. I wish the hell I wish him. Ugh.
If she can embarrass herself by singing, like she'll do anything for Marcel.
That singing was nowhere near. And I think that she cleared it up and she like made it an apology. I'm like, all right, if this is what he gonna accept, fine. But if he was gonna push it and make her get on her knees to beg for his crusty behind, Leslie, I don't even like
I would have
you.
been out that door, but I don't. Ashley been brought it up.
Do you remember a few months ago when they showed Leslie, she was like having some spiral event where she was all pissed off and she broke the mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The end of the episode. I feel like that's where we're going back to.
I hope so.
They keep having these moments where they show her like, and she has a problem with being called crazy. We already know that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with Eva too. That's why I think they're gonna have something where Eva might have been in a mental institute before. How her and Leslie, how they jumped at Ted, like, what are you trying to say? Is she crazy? What are you trying to say? I'm crazy. I'm not going to see a psychiatrist. And I was like, what is all of that
They
for? Like, is
take
they
great
saying something like
offense
Eva
to
might have been
call
in the
crazy.
insane asylum?
Well,
Oh,
they
I
take
don't know
great
about
offense
all
to being
that.
crazy because they are crazy. Most crazy people do not like being called crazy.
That's
But then
true.
Exactly.
I
So
also
the
think
two parties.
That must mean
I
I'm
think
not crazy because I'm perfectly fine with it. I literally, you
no,
tell me that, I'm
I'm
saying I'm
like,
glad you know.
crazy.
Yo, Ashley's boyfriend's name. What's his name? I forgot his
Grayson.
name.
Grayson.
Isaiah.
Ashley.
No,
She said Ashley's boyfriend,
Ashley,
Grayson.
the boyfriend.
Well,
Grayson.
Okay.
Oh, Grayson.
So we got a missing part. She ended up on the sofa. What if that missing part is she hooked up with that boy after drinking those
That's what I
whatever that
thought they
drink
was
was
going
she
with that
taught
part.
him,
Like, why she and
and
Grayson out
he
there
and
chit
he
chat?
and he put her on the sofa. He put her there, took her to the house. What if that
That
happened?
would
What
be
if that's the missing
so
part there?
unnecessary drama.
That would be so
We don't
funny.
need that.
I actually like Grayson with Ashley because she's not as plain. She's not annoying.
Yeah.
I just don't like that they tried to turn Grayson into like
The
the
new
Isaac
Derek.
from the Love Boat.
For real?
We needed
Like,
it. We
now the
needed a
bartender knows
bartender.
everybody's business.
We
That's the only thing
we
they can
needed
do
that,
with him
y'all.
after the impaler
I think that we needed that.
storyline.
We needed somebody planted at Uptown. There's way too many people plotting, coming in and out. There's way too much stuff
Yep.
that happens at Uptown for nobody to be a fly on the wall.
Well, that's true. I guess that was the best thing
What
they
if
could do with
Grayson
him
might
because he
catch
didn't really
Haley up
have
in
any
the
purpose
stuff?
after that impaler
That would be
storyline.
great.
Right.
Grayson might catch Haley up, y'all. Y'all heard that?
I need him to
Because he
hurry up and
always
hop
at
to it.
Uptown. Her and Randy is always at Uptown or
Yeah,
somewhere.
he always sees them.
He always.
I don't know.
sees
He be
them.
paying too much attention to drunk old Andre. I'm like, ugh, you looking at the wrong people. I need you to focus.
Have you
Right.
noticed that since they made him the bartender, that more people have been drinking lately? Everyone's
Mm.
been pulling up to the bar like, I need a drink.
Yeah.
Does Heather know who he is? Do y'all think Heather knows who he is? A part of that ring?
Who Grayson is?
No, I don't think she
Yeah,
knows.
that he made a deal.
I don't think she knows.
What
See, he
happened to
didn't
having
even,
the person on Irene?
Interesting. That would be interesting if she did, though.
but he didn't even know who she was
He's
because he said he
supposed to
never
have
saw her.
immunity.
Yeah. So he wasn't
Is
mentioned
he
in any of the articles.
the
He's not in any of the documentation because he has immunity. So he's listed as like a John Doe. So I don't think that she knows anything. And he doesn't, of course, either. The only way, but see, Leah doesn't know either. But there was some synopsis from this week is like something happens with Jacob, and I was speculating that Ren gets out. I feel like Ren might be the connective tissue there.
Oh, I thought they were gonna confirm that Allison broke out of wherever they're holding.
Oh,
her.
maybe.
I think she did. I'm here for Allison coming back.
I'm here for either, actually.
Jacob
that
to catch
girl.
up.
The only reason why I'm not here for Allison coming back is that I don't want more Chelsea Center stories. Like, she is going to prove herself to get on my damn nerves all year, and it's just not the same as when it was the kidnapping story before. I was all for her, but the way that she shows up or don't show up for Kat, I'm just like, girl, leave me the hell
Girl,
alone.
they wore me out with that. My love, Chelsea, my love. You know, that girl bugging her eyes out, holding a butcher knife.
Exactly.
You wore me
They
I
out
actually
with
loved
that.
it. I actually loved it. I felt like they gave us some good drama at that time. I felt like Allison was a true villain, and I appreciated her because we did not have anybody cooking how she was cooking. But if I feel like they go back and try to do it again, it's not going to hit the same.
No, it won't.
You're right.
I know
Take
that
her back
Chelsea's
to the
been
same
begging for something to
cabin.
happen to her, so she ain't left out of the trauma train. But girl,
Yeah.
let it miss you. You fine.
My mom has this, and yeah, she's annoying.
So Aaliyah, you're not wrong. There is a ton of repetitive things happening. Again, I chalk it up to soap storytelling. And I also feel like they're filing their footing. I feel like they're
Even
trying
if
to
some of
reestablish things. I feel like the one thing I'm trying to remind myself is like they are only in their second year. And it requires so much groundwork being laid, you know?
But I also think they're trying to solve the things that haven't been solved. You know what I'm saying? So like the whole, please get rid of that storyline. But anyways, some of the storylines they never did any kind of solution. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we don't
Right.
with Allison, not really. We know, yeah, she went to jail, but what if she got out? You know what I mean? We don't know none of that.
But see, that
And
is
then,
that is a solving of that storyline because she went to jail and she ended up at a mental
Not
hospital.
how
Now
so-
they're reopening it. That one definitely would have been like there was an arc and it came to a close. Now they're reopening it. There are other ones that they literally have just kind of like left hanging.
Because I think what they're trying
Yeah.
to do, especially since a lot of people have been saying the writing is kind of off. Like we even talked about it. You know what I mean? I think they're trying to fix that. Like especially with these
By being
flash-
repetitive?
that and the flashbacks.
Yeah, and Martin.
Well, being repetitive is not going to fix the writing. It's just going to aggravate the audience.
That
Right.
part. I agree. I definitely agree with you. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying I think that's what they're trying to do. I didn't say it was a good thing. You know,
I
that's what
think
they
that
should.
they are using the flashback and the repetition to buy themselves time.
That's true. Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, but their writing is like 3 months.
Ahead.
When we see it, that was already done
It
like
was
3
shot.
months ago.
They write
Mhm.
6 months in advance, but it was shot 3 months in
And they
advance.
tape. Yeah, the taping is 3 months.
Yep.
So I know now they're not even taping right now. They start again in September.
Yeah, on season 3.
I hope somebody's listening to us in the meantime.
For real.
Get back to writing.
And fire Tomas, please, and get somebody else.
Oh my goodness.
Please.
I was really hoping that he would not come back from Puerto Rico, or that
What?
they would.
For real. Like a
Word?
hurricane just went and swept him up or something, you know.
I kept saying they're gonna recast him. When he comes back from Puerto Rico.
Did we all say that? No, unfortunately not.
I think they're going to
Why
have him
can't
go
they
work
have
for
Cat
Mike.
with a strong man, you know? Why can't they have Cat with someone that's on her level?
Because
Why
it's her
they gotta
first
have her
love.
with him?
Because it's her first
With
love.
Hey, girl, she need to break that spell.
And we tend
I
to
don't
choose
understand why the
wrong the
writers
first
have
time.
her.
Because
Oh,
she has
God.
an example. She has an example as her mom and dad. Like, really? Like, so, I don't know.
She
might
was not set
break-
up for success romantically
Not at all.
at
Yeah.
all. She was set up to go find another smoking mirrors man, and that's exactly what the hell she did.
For
Bless her
real.
heart.
Mm.
From
Be
one
smoking out.
girl that wasn't set up for success to another, I could see it. Absolutely.
Mhm. Facts.
And if her cousin cared about it, Naomi would have been let him go on behalf of Bill. Just fire him, you know? So she's in charge of everything while he's recovering.
Well, she doesn't want to
Fire him.
be. That's the problem. I think that Naomi hasn't made a decision like that because if that would put her square in the, oh, you're here at the law firm. You making definitive decisions about personnel. You're going to be here. And she don't want to be here.
That's what Tomas don't understand, but you about to make her be here just for some pay
Hello?
reasons.
You're right.
Go
He
right on
is
the
out
head
of
and
line.
have her fire you. You go head over there with loser old Mike and do whatever you thought you was going to do.
I
Right.
mean,
Tomas is
disrespecting her openly by agreeing with him and like his misogynist, like, you know, oh, talk to the women when I leave. And I'm
All
like,
of it.
what?
All of it. He's talking about something. Oh, you want to sit up here and argue or you want to prepare since he's on his way? This is my daddy's building and I could say he don't get to walk in the damn door. He don't get to call no meetings around here. What the hell?
I would have turned that badge off. He wouldn't have had no access to that building.
Uh,
We need an
I
We need
needed
Annalise
Naomi
Keaton.
for a second to just have come from the hood because this
That
damn
woman-
Dupree background has her messed up. It's no way that Tomas gets to do what he's doing if she was not so damn worried about maintaining decorum.
Anyway, they even called Madison to come up there, and they're gonna do it in front of Madison without talking to anybody that's on the case actually first. Tomas is pissing me off.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Erica? And my homegirl.
If I hate Ted, Tomas is directly under his behind. Directly.
Yeah.
Like I can't even breathe too hard without sneezing on Tomas. He's so close. He's so close to Ted in my disdain bubble.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
And it's partly because
then
he's
he talks
Ted
to
in
Cat.
Puerto Rican. He's Ted in a different font.
And
And
then
I
he
don't
gonna
like
talk to
none of
Cat.
the
Go talk to
Teds.
your cousin.
I don't care
Go
what
talk to your
Ted you
cousin.
are, where you come from as a Ted. You could be an East Ted, a West Ted, a South Ted, a Spanish Ted, a Somalian Ted. All Teds
Come
must
on,
go.
I'm so done. Why you saying all this when she was a white
It
woman
sounds
with a
like
top
you don't
up?
like Ted very much.
That is what that sounds like. Let me get it together. For these people be coming for me. Oh, this man was so mad in my comment section. He called me a vile individual because I was reading Tomas, and I said that, and I did.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my
child.
God.
What are they watching? They're not watching what we
I
watching.
don't know what they're watching. I have no idea. Unfortunately, I don't know what they're watching. Because
Yes, Tomas must go. That's part of the justice for Catherine Richardson. He got to go. You didn't had the love. You didn't gave your first time to the wrong man. Welcome to girlhood. Okay, let's move on. Let's wrap it up.
Like with Isaiah, but that's just me.
Like Cat and Isaiah, though.
Until he showed his ass in that stairwell.
Yeah, no.
And then also he didn't solidify a little bit too many roots with Eva. It's going to give too much of like sloppy seconds. I can't have my girl have that. So if y'all got another one, if Luke is even better than Isaiah,
yeah, where's Luke?
Bring him
I
on.
need them to
Bring him out. Bring him out. If Luke is basically Jacob but taller, bring his ass out.
That's taller.
Yeah, they're taking forever.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do the battle of the Hawthorns up in this. Even you thought you got a good one. Let me show you what a good one is. Let me show you what a real power couple look like. Let me show you what it look like when you equally yoked, because yours is just coming to pat you up. But I actually bring something to the table. Let me show you what to do with this Hawthorn real quick. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would love that for Kat.
But I also noticed that they have a lot of white people they're bringing in. So it probably
there's a lot of whitewashing going on.
Yeah, it'll probably be a while before we see Luca.
Luke.
I've been seeing. I don't mind Joey Armstrong, but I feel like they've been trying to make him the star of the show.
Yeah, make him Victor Newman or something.
I don't know why.
The problem with the Duprees, because they're well-to-do, a black family that's well-to-do, and because he don't have that same disdain toward Bill. He only have it toward the ones that came from money, and he, like I said, he don't have it toward Bill, and he don't have it toward Vanessa either, which makes me think it's because they're black with money and was raised with money.
And it's probably the direction of the network, because look what they did with 60 Minutes. Those upper executive notes they like to pass down to shows.
I think that might be some of what's wrong with the writing too.
Yeah, they might be going with really great scripts, and it might be getting picked apart on the executive level.
That sucks.
We don't understand. It's too ethnic. I don't understand. What does this word mean?
Not for y'all.
That is so real, y'all. Trying to sell something in going into COVID and then coming out of COVID, the meetings, the stuff that they ask you, the stuff that you have to explain. And I write black stories only. Like, I'm now having to diversify and spec out other things because I want to get on other shows and get my foot in the door in that way. But when it comes to taking meetings to sell the things that I've written, and they're just so unapologetically black, the things that people have come back and said to me, I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
So how many times do we have to see Joey and Vanessa kissing?
Right? Oh my God.
No, Joey is not
They
getting
gotta
up.
they gotta keep the white people that's watching interested.
And that nasty table that they always
Child.
draping themselves
Right?
over.
Exactly.
Child.
How many times has he had to change that velvet?
They probably never have. And
I was
then
about to
Mona
say
gonna
he
come in there
ain't
and tell my
never
son she
ever
gonna play for
changed it.
somebody's soul.
Do we
Girl.
have to see them in the first place? There's
Has
so many
never
other.
ever changed it. All right,
There's
real
so many.
quick before we get ready to wrap up. All right, y'all. Today we covered a lot. We talked about at the top of the live Ted and Dana's origin story and how repulsive and diabolical it was. We unpacked the Kill Bill plot of it all and where we're going next. Then we talked about Andre and how now he is just as bad as Dani, even though he ain't spread that lady's legs open yet. We also added a little note about the questionable writing. There's some things that are a little bit too repetitive. There's some storylines that are very much so stagnant. And last but certainly not least, justice for Catherine Richardson, because it's always justice for Catherine Richardson. Is there anything else that y'all want to share before we get out of here?
What do you guys expect to see as the soap goes on in regards to like whatever character, like period? What do you see going on?
I would like to see more Duprees, like from Vernon's side of the family.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, where doesn't he have a brother or sister? Some that would bring some cousins for Nicole and Dani.
I know it's gonna be a while, but I'm ready for whenever they bring Dante Green on.
What's that?
The man who told him to drop Barbara like a bad habit when he discovered the articulates.
But I think that he's gonna be the one to come on once they start doing, if they start recording this album. But again, they need to do something. Yeah, I will be interested in hearing people from Vernon's side of the family coming on and seeing what they were about and stuff like that. Because now we only have like the core Duprees and no.
Yeah, they made it seem like the Duprees were such a big, powerful family. I figured there should be more than just Vernon.
Yeah, or what happened to
I know Vernon and Anita's parents wouldn't be alive, but wouldn't they have siblings, and their siblings would have children, and extended family. They could really open this up if they do it right.
because we getting Kyle offspring and it's not necessary.
Right.
What is Noah there for? Because he couldn't sing.
Toy, what you looking forward to?
What's Martin's son? What's his name?
Tyrell.
The young man. Oh, are they trying to bend him towards having a psycho streak, with Jessica? Because he can't just seem to let go of her.
Y'all be going ham. Like, I think y'all see one little twitch of somebody out, you're like, oh, he crazy. Eva was in the crazy house.
Look
Oh,
at his
he's
daddy.
crazy.
Martin be losing his mind, be yelling at the drop of a hat, and
well, that's because Martin is simple, but he's not his biological son. I think this is just his first heartbreak, and that's how the boys are. Did you watch Adolescence?
No, he just looked like he about to fly across the country and like hide in the bushes of UCLA and watch Jessica go to class and stuff. He just
the class.
I mean, he definitely seems obsessed with Jessica, but I don't think that he's crazy or going to hurt her at all.
No, I don't think you want to hurt her.
What do I want to see next? All I really care about is Kat and Dani. And a little bit of Jacob. So I want to see Kat have her way. Like, I want to see Kat dating, like just out here. I would love to see the journey of her, like, not necessarily breaking ties with her family, but finding herself outside of her family, because I think that she is too committed to the servitude of the Duprees, and it is costing her self-esteem in the process, and I hate it. I want them to get on with whatever the hell Heather's going to do to Dani and Andre immediately, and I need them to survive it.
I want Kat to take over Chelsea Cat. I want her to pull a full mogul move and really step into it. Since they always make her be a villain, I want her to step full into her power and just take over and just become a worldwide mogul and then attract all these different men and, you know, date and all this other stuff and just have all these interesting storylines outside of her family because her family do appreciate her, just let her become what they say she is, and just take over.
Vernon, Anita, and Dani appreciate her.
And Bill.
Yeah, they do. Her
and
mama.
Bill.
Yeah.
Bill adopt Cat. That's what I want to see.
I want to see. So I don't know, y'all, ladies, you might not roll with me on this, but this is what I want to see. First of all, I would love to see Victoria Raoul come back and be on the show, first of all, because they did on Young and the Restless. I don't care
Who
what
is that?
say.
Victoria Raoul, Drusilla.
Yeah. I don't know who
Drusilla.
that is.
She was on Young and the Restless.
So how's she going to come back if she was never here?
But listen, the reason why I say no, I'm saying on the soap because she hasn't been on a soap in years.
Oh, but she was never on Beyond the Gates though.
No, but
okay.
No, as the actress, hiring her.
I would love her to come back, into the soap world.
Okay.
What I'm saying is this: I would love to see her come back, but be like Anita's sister or something, or Vern, but they don't really like Anita or they don't like Vernon or whatever the case may be, and have some kind of adversary towards the Duprees, because Leslie ain't doing her job. We don't no.
Yeah, she getting on all our nerves.
I know they first were trying to do that, and then they kind of stopped because of Kat gave the liver and everything, and Leslie's trying to give Leslie a redemption arc, I guess. But I wanted to.
Remember, she was just dogging him out of nowhere.
Yeah, but that's just normal Leslie. That's just how she talks. So she don't like the Duprees. We got that, but she hasn't done anything towards it though. She just talks. That's all she does. When I say do something towards it, I mean literally do something towards it. I want to see more in that aspect. I also would love to see if Eva really is Ted's daughter, because if that's the other man's daughter, the one that Peaches' man, yeah, that would be interesting.
That would be interesting. So y'all did all of this, and when I say Kat, please take up kickboxing, because if it come back and this girl ain't even your sister,
oh my
asses must be whooped.
For real,
y'all hear me?
I would love.
Would they have been a liver match if they weren't sisters?
That don't mean
that. Yeah, because her parents didn't match with her. That doesn't mean
anything.
Biology doesn't necessarily mean, and Martin didn't match with her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, and remember, they had a match for her.
It's really kind of like luck of the draw. You have to just have certain things in common, starting with blood type.
But with that, now it's been that Leslie is her mother, because I thought that the liver stuff was going to prove that Eva might not have even been Leslie's, but
there's that too. That's the other thing. Yeah.
That would be cool. If there was a shakeup around paternity, that would be really cool, actually. I don't want to do my girl Kat like this, but the switch that birth storyline is right there.
Hope not. I don't want her to be.
I think it is now, because I think that with how Leslie was acting when Eva was, down, I think that it kind of proved that is her real daughter, and she don't care nothing about no Kat. If Kat really was her real daughter.
No, I think it would probably be interesting if Leslie isn't Leslie's daughter and she stole him from Nicole.
Yeah, it would be.
I want Eva to be Nicole.
She went crazy and did some IVF cycle and didn't tell Ted about it, and somehow bribe the tech to switch her embryo to Nicole. Oh my
That would
God.
make sense of why she wants to possess Eva so bad. Like, to me, that's what lines up in reference to like how she was able to discard Eva so easily. And even with the whole liver thing, like, she did a great performance of like, oh, my daughter, save my daughter. But to me, I read a good portion of that is like, this is bringing her attention. She is now getting sympathy. She's getting attention. That's what narcissists really, really want. So the more that she clings to this and like throws herself in a bed and I'll do anything for my daughter, it is scratching the itch in her brain more than it's actually doing anything for her. So I'm not looking at how she was behaving around the whole liver transplant storyline as it was all altruistic and I'm a mom that's about to lose my daughter. I'm about to lose my possession. I'm about to lose my tie to Ted.
That part. Oh, I don't even think about it that deep. Like, I mean, not that deep, but that devious.
She is devious.
Well, she could be. She could be. If they wanted to maximize her potential, that I'm just saying that's one place I would go if I was writing it.
Yeah. Especially since the fact, okay.
So and even when you think about, sorry, Toy, real quick, even when you think about how she regards Kat, she's like Kat Brett, and it's more like, I don't think that she actually hates Kat. I think that she resents Kat. And that could be driven from a decision of like, you're actually my daughter, and I took this girl, and I get to watch you prance around here like you good and you this and you the apple of your damn daddy's eye when he's supposed to love me. Like, I think that Leslie has a problem, period, with truly understanding the concept of what love is. She only knows what she can perform it to be and on the surface of like what she expects because she has had a bunch of surface level things. Like, to me, how she interacts with Kat doesn't scream she truly hates her. It screams something else is there.
Yeah.
Like, she admires her, you know, like they have the same kind of wit or whatever. I don't know. Something.
And the chat got some good vindications going on with Laura and Dougie Doug.
I do think that they need to vindicate Doug because this is annoying.
The reason I want Doug to be vindicated is because I want to see the egg on Vanessa's face.
That part.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that too.
I want Heather.
But the longer they take with it, the more I'm like, I don't care this much, actually. Like, I don't like Vanessa and I want to stick it to her, but also y'all dragging it.
I still want to see the egg on her face because that's not coming soon enough. And that might not come until a long, long, long time down the road. So we might not get that for 5-6 years.
Yeah. And I don't care enough.
Yeah. Especially since they got to end with this white boy, so I don't know.
Well, y'all, I gotta go because I gotta record. But I thank you so very much for joining me again for another Beyond the Gates live stream where we are able to chop it up in real time. If you're catching this on replay, we now have a little table of contents. I'm gonna upload the timestamps. Shout out to y'all, Adira, Aaliyah, Hope, Toy, and Tay. Thank you again so much for calling. Have a great rest of y'all's week. And I'll see y'all in the next one.
Hey, it's been real.
Thank y'all.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
All right. We are revamping the live, y'all. So I gotta work on my little exits. But we got a new look, new style, little table of contents one more time before we get out of here. This is everything that we didn't got through tonight. I thank y'all so much for joining. Everyone who called in for sure, but then also everybody in the chat who keeps the chat moving. Shout out to y'all. KB, I appreciate you. Hey, Pia Wilson, welcome in. Twistisha, Hydro Knight, Min Tone Nid ID, sorry, May 2587, Alton Davis, Sis in Jesus, my bad. NM985. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank you so much for all of your messages. If you are watching this on replay, feel free to drop your thoughts in the comment section. I will still be paying attention to it throughout the rest of the week and responding where I can. If you watch this entire live, go ahead And drop the fist emojis. Because Ted got us stop in the comment section. And I'll make sure I reply to everybody who drops fists so I know that you made it all the way to the end of this live stream. I appreciate y'all so very much. If you watch All American, I will be live again tomorrow to discuss All American. If not, then I'll see y'all back here again live next Monday because we go live every Monday night. And if not then definitely tomorrow in my next breakdown when that drops. It's your good sis, you know, Talk TV with. Again, I thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoyed the conversation, and I'll see you